Hey guys, what's up?
Yep, we're live. Okay, okay. Well, so we got a lot of people here. Obviously, there's going to be two of me. If you're wondering why, because Sean told me if I log out of the one on my laptop, which I needed that to start the thing, it will shut down or shit would go bad or something. So anyway, that's why there's two of me. So if you're wondering. But anyway, more important things. We got a few more people in Tavia. Other people trying to or are going to join soon. Not ready. I don't know what they're doing. We're just waiting for them to reply back. But anyway, yeah, this is what we've been waiting for a while. So without me just getting off or saying a bunch of boring shit, let's get this started by, again, we can talk about anything, the same one topic thing here. So anything you want to bring up, it's up to you.
Were we going to introduce ourselves?
Oh, yeah. Geez, yeah. Okay, yeah, we can do that quick. Obviously, if you don't know who I am, the one who's been talking, you're the one watching this on the channel, which also I want to bring this up. I'll probably bring it up at the end, too. If any of you are up or want to re-upload this on your guys' channel, that is fine. So if you want to do that, that is up to you. You don't have to when you see it.
Yeah, can we? How do we upload it to our channel? If do we just click that URL?
Yeah, you basically download it to your own.
Okay.
Like on yours. So yeah, so it's that's fine. I know some. I didn't. So yeah, you can feel free if you want to do that or not. But anyway, yeah, if we want to introduce ourselves, I know we get kind of confusing who starts. Whoever wants to go next or say something. I don't know.
Well, what's up, guys? It's me, John Avenger, 7/19/85. The Nerd Pack is back. We're going to be talking about stuff, random things before summer hits. I know summer's next week. I can't wait. Homecoming is just a month away. I can't wait for that, man. That's going to be for us guys because the girls had their chance with Wonder Woman. It was fun. But I think Homecoming is going to it's going to knock it out of the park. I've been waiting for this for 10 years, man. 10. And I can't wait to see Homecoming in the theater in July. It's going to be a nice return. But that's my intro. So next,
should I go?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the sexiest guy should go next. Okay. Hi guys, I'm a Nuke Vital. I'm gonna be Quicksilver of this team. I'm gonna only be in here for like one video. Then I'm gonna be killed off and then put into another group. So that's what's gonna happen. I agree with you. I'm excited for Homecoming. My favorite Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire. I mean, except for the emo Peter Parker, he reminds me of like a rock, Peter Parker in a rock band. Like, whatever. Thank you for having me here. It's so much fun right now. But we just started.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Andy,
Anyone else?
I'm John.
That's it, Andy.
I'm John. Maybe do not refer to her again.
Heavy metal. I don't hear him.
I don't know. He looks like somebody from a rock band. Somebody has daddy issues. Which I do, so, I mean.
Well, Parker just left, or
no, if you haven't been watching my camera's been falling because I'm trying to charge my phone at the same time. It's been getting trips, so that's why I got to hook up something else over here. But
I have that problem sometimes too. So, Nuke, where are you from?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Is he talking? I can't hear.
I don't hear him. He's just.
It's frozen on my end.
I'm from the toxic world, the closet, darkness, tattoos.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Josh.
Okay. Just making sure.
So, did we I don't think everyone was introduced yet. If you want to keep going with that, I guess.
No, all the important people already introduced. We're good. Let's go.
Okay, well, if you want to, I don't know if we're having connection stuff. Let's see here.
'Cause it's not enough. I want to look like Brock Lesnar. He's so in shape. No, no homo.
I guess I'll go. I
Yeah.
guess I'll go now.
Yeah, go.
I'm gonna go on the YouTube channel quickly and send my friend a link so you can watch.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I don't
But
know
anyways,
if he's on
of
Facebook,
course,
so
I
he
guess-
may not have a filter. So if he gets annoying, just kick him out. He's not gonna be in the hangout room.
Anyways,
He's gonna be in the chat, YouTube chat.
Nuke. Sorry, Matthew. I tried to introduce myself. But anyways, like I said, I'm Anthony Jenkins. I have 2 words to say. Fuck school. Right up his ass.
I have something that's called "fuck school" and then go online and get GED.
Yep, it's one way to do it.
Oh, just- Okay. Okay.
F2.
What the fuck? Some of this internet shit is really.
Matthew, I tried to introduce.
What'd you say?
Some of this connection, like with the internet, not on my phone. That's fine, but more. It's like I don't know. Trying to load some stuff is just taking longer than it usually does. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that's the way to cookie crumble.
Hearing a lot of messages coming through someone. Sounds like Facebook shit. Don't know who, but
I'm popular.
oh shit.
No, I'm kidding. All I hear is a ding, ding, ding. It's just me pressing my phone to feel popular.
Oh, okay then. Why is this? Okay, well, if anyone wants to bring up a topic, bring up something, or I guess we're not done. Holy shit! Whoa! Holy hell!
Holy hell, what's going on? Why did
Hey, KB, holy fuck!
Pirate.
I like that call, even though I haven't seen the pirate. I've only seen the first one, but I'm gonna see all the sequels soon. I'm just taking a
So,
break.
This
Sorry,
is
seems like KB just joined there, and that caused a bit because, like,
going to buy a drink for like $6 and getting this big huge cup.
I don't think are we like what's the level, like how much people can we have in hangout, like
Uno,
you know,
dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve. What is that again?
9.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis,
9
ocho,
people.
yes.
We don't. Heavy metal hasn't even moved. I don't hear anything, and so I guess there's like 9 of us. I guess.
Yes,
1,
Yep.
2,
two,
I
3,
said 9.
6, 7,
Okay.
8 so
And-
far.
yeah.
That other talker doesn't count. That's just an added. It's
Yeah.
8.
yeah, there's 2 of me. I know I brought that.
Yeah.
And Doc isn't here. He's not here, so he's probably he's working. I think so
Yeah, oh yeah, I think he posted that in the
I have
thing.
a topic.
on Facebook. Yeah.
Would you like to see my topic?
Hey, John,
Can
I have that same Star Wars poster you have.
Can I give you guys an idea for my topic?
Sure.
Sure.
Go
Anthony, I was going to do this on my channel, but I guess, okay. So I hope this is okay. But what do you guys think we should do after Marvel Phase 3? Should they continue the Avengers or should they reboot it though?
I think they're gonna do new Avengers.
I want to see the new.
I got better. I see the Young Avengers.
Yeah, like Scarlet Witch, new Avengers. Scarlet Witch, Doctor.
Wasp.
I know Josh would love that.
And I wanted to continue. I don't want it to be rebooted. Like, can
Oh, one quick thing.
Hold on.
Marvel reboots something, it usually sucks. Look at Spider-Man. Look at Fantastic Four.
We need that
X-Men,
to
it's
go back.
been very
Let's
rocky.
keep it like the Marvel.
X-Men, it's had a rocky start. Like you had First Class, then Days of Future Past, which was really good, and then Apocalypse left me. I'm like, no. Logan should have ended it all, to be honest.
I cried.
Logan,
I cried, man.
yeah, but I've heard great things, and it ends Hugh Jackman's arc.
Parker,
That's
you were
it. You don't need to
something
reboot
before-
Wolverine for a while.
I was just gonna say, before we go get too carried away with.
Yeah,
Okay,
let
let him
Parker
talk.
speak. Let Parker speak.
I was just gonna say before we get too carried away with ourselves, I think we're already going to that point. But anyway, I just want to say if someone could keep track of the comments for the YouTube page, just to have that open so we can see if anyone does have any questions or something.
I say keep this stuff canon, obviously, and make Laura the new Wolverine.
Yeah, is she gonna be X-23 or?
Yep.
Because they're gonna do that.
What's Noah's cut? What is
Three
that?
movie.
What's not cut? What's Noah's cut? I'm confused with that. What is that? Noah. You just cut this.
The Noir card. Basically, it's still looking black and white.
Okay, so it's pretty much just if you have an expensive TV, just change the color ratio. It's like when they do Mad Max, Chrome edition, like, I love Logan though. Actually, I knew it was gonna happen at Logan. You guys all seen Logan, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No.
I knew.
No,
that
I
he
haven't
was gonna
seen
die.
it yet.
It was in the comics.
But it's fine. He's older, so it's not like he's. And no one kills him in a justified way.
Yeah, the comics are different though. The comics are different in the movie. In the comic, he has a family. He's married. He has like 2 kids, and then, but in the movie, they make him seem like he's just like a drunk, taking care of a relative savior. He's like, I can do this myself. I can touch my own dick. I'm not crippled. Whatever. Which is weird.
Right. That Laura, okay, actually, on Wolverine. Okay, can you see?
Yeah, I can see it.
Hey, is it real that I wanted the Fantastic Four to face like one? It happened in the comics before, but this would be awesome if it was like Fantastic Four against X-Men. Now, just hear me
They
out.
were planning on doing that with Fan
Hear me
Forces,
out.
but look how that turned out.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Have you
And
guys
because
ever
of rights issues, we're not going to get that.
Have you guys ever watched How It Should Have Ended?
What?
How It Should Have Ended?
I don't. Did exactly what I wanted for the next Wolverine movie. Have Laura become Wolverine.
Yeah. Continue. Yeah. But does parodies? They say how movies should have ended, and they say how Avengers should, how Captain America should have ended, and they put him in that machine that transforms into Captain America. He comes out as Johnny Storm. He's like, oh crap, wrong movie. Puts him back in. There we go.
That was funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you first about Wolf, but according to Kevin Feige, there's no plans to put the Fantastic Four in the MCU.
What the
Of course
fuck?
not.
What? Oh, we're not
So we're not going to get Galactus, huh?
Johnny Storm. He's not gonna be white. He's not gonna be black. He's gonna be Dominican. And don't you find it funny that Johnny Storm, the first one, became Captain America, and what's his name from Creed? Michael B. Jordan's going to come.
He's
in Black Panthers, so.
Don't you think it's kind of weird?
Fantastic Four.
Not really. He's the Fantastic Four's Bond. Party.
Yeah.
Like each person in the Fantastic Four,
which it deserves.
Well, Chris Evans was a Fantastic Four, and now he's Captain America, so.
Yeah, they gave him another chance. Ben Affleck was Daredevil, and now he's Batman. So, things can happen if they take another path. It's not like Jessica Alba. Have you seen her in anything since the second Fantastic Four movie from 2007? No. Kids 4, Sean? Yeah, that was horrible. I don't know why she did that movie.
Spy Kids 2 was the best. Spy Kids 2 was the best.
I haven't seen the Spy Kids movies in years, actually.
Yeah.
I've only seen the sequels, 2, 3, and 4. I haven't seen the first one. I gotta see what the first one is.
Man, that Captain America's
movies.
Captain America's dead, but Steve Rogers is going to be in it. So it's going to Chris Evans as Steve Rogers, not Captain America. Because after Civil War, he's done Captain America. This is an interview that he's done Captain America, but he'll be Infinity War as Steve Rogers. He's going to be Steve Rogers.
They're setting him up. They're setting him up to pass the torch to either Falcon or to Bucky. And I know Josh is going to be upset about that, but hey, I can take it. I just don't want him dying like a puss.
Bucky's badass. He can have one little arm, and he can have a shield.
I'm not going to kill Captain America because they're not going to kill him off. They're not going to kill Captain America off.
No, they shouldn't do it because it'll just upset people. I'd rather him walk off than die. You know, it's not needed.
Comics, guys. Okay, ready? Okay. The best. Crossbone snipes him. Sniper gang. Kodak.
I'm back.
And he's dead. That's the
Okay, so resending the link did work then?
No, I put it on for the app.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would help too, I think.
Yeah, on the Google Hangouts thing.
Speaking of Captain
Holy shit.
Yep.
Was somebody turn into a dog or something? Like, Jesus, that was worse. That was worse than 9 lives. Jesus Christ.
I don't. That's Captain Hydra. Who's Captain Hydra? Captain Hydra is being Red Skull, but it turns out to be the Hydra agent. But no, Captain Hydra, on the other hand, fuck you, Red Skull. He killed Red Skull. No, I couldn't. Shut up. And he put Red Skull out the window. Red Skull died, and then he takes control of Hydra, and he takes over the world.
Of course.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Captain Hydra's plan actually works. He won. Now the world is controlled by Hydra.
Wow.
I'll be back.
I am not kidding. Oh, one more thing. This is the image that set the internet on fire.
Oh yeah, I saw all the memes for that.
Yep. Like, some people feel like that next time we see the Empire, I call bullshit. You see the Empire in a very controversial storyline, and kidding. I don't hate the storyline. It's not that bad. The problem I have with it is that it's enjoyed. Meaning it's not going to finish until at the end of the summer.
What the fuck? Oh,
okay, that's a topic we can talk about.
What?
Okay, how do we feel about Simon Kinberg possibly both writing and directing X-Men Dark Phoenix?
Who?
Simon Kinberg.
I'm down.
That guy is he's still, you know, iffy. I'm still iffy on him.
I don't want
him 3, and he wrote Apocalypse. And I'm like, those movies
singer or whatever?
One at a time.
I know. Let me say this. I know you're scared, John. I know you're scared, John. I'm scared too. I know. I'm scared with Infinity War, but I know it's going to be good.
Wait, what's my mic doing on?
Okay, that's not X-Men, Josh. That's Avengers.
I'm hyped up for Dark Phoenix.
I'm not. I'm sorry, Sophia Turner did nothing for me.
Okay,
I'm sorry, Famke Janssen couldn't do it. I don't think Sophia Turner's gonna do it. She just turned me off. For some reason in Apocalypse, I'm like, that's not an American accent of Sophia Turner. I'm sorry, you sound Scottish.
Well, to be honest,
I'm like, and the Phoenix looked like the Mockingjay from the Hunger Games. Why?
What does it do?
It's like, I'm like, what the hell is this? This is stupid. It looks like a Moltres from Pokemon. Give me a break, Bryan Singer. It looks ridiculous. I swear, these movies just they get ridiculous sometimes, like in a way that insults me. That movie was already boring. At least in the Days of Future Past, Quicksilver scene wasn't laughable. Slow-mo, that's really cool. And the music behind them, it was like a pre-Guardian music and he's running is like, oh, boom. But now in this one, he had a cool scene in Apocalypse, so then it's never talked about again. And then you have all these characters just thrown in there. And Oscar Isaac's overacting. He's like,
hey, by the way,
I'm like, what? How can you like a movie like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. There's a reason it didn't do so
on the
well.
same page when it comes to the Dark Phoenix film, so we're both.
So if she's bad here, imagine her own movie. She's gonna just bomb it. It's gonna be horrible. And
I don't blame the actor. I don't blame her. I blame more the writing. But
the writing was terrible, dude.
Here's about Dark Phoenix. Let me back up.
Hey, Parker, can you send an invite to
We
Dylan?
are screwed. Because Timber
To
Lloyd.
Dylan, who?
Dylan Scott.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
He wants to know how many are in here.
Yeah, I guess I think one more person can be in. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know.
Tell me
we
how
don't need any more. It's fine. Doc's not coming back. You ruined the Dark Phoenix Saga the first time, and then the second time, yeah, it was just like forced in there. It wasn't like ruined. It was just
it feels like I
fan
jumped
service.
I only go this much. I don't get that. I only go this much. Feels like I jumped the whole bottle.
How are you able to drink alcohol?
You moved the other self, the other you.
I'm in England. I'm in
England.
What? You are?
Oh, so that's where you're from, huh?
Oh,
I was
shit!
just
I
wondering
mean,
What's going on?
Yeah, let Tavia
a
talk.
bottle of hard lemonade. I don't know, whatever.
Mike's hard
Let's take
living
a water.
drinking.
Look at my fingers. I live in England.
Hey, Mr. I live in England. Let's let Tony speak.
Yeah.
Well, I could never live
No,
over there.
that's
No.
right.
Yeah, one at a time.
I
I'm
always
not gonna
want to go
get
to
there.
England.
Anyways,
Nah, I
well,
can't-
Parker,
I can't
no,
do
if
it. I
you
know.
leave the other show, it'll give actually more room for other for one more and join us. Like that's the problem.
Yeah, right here.
Are you talking about the other
Right here.
name there? Because the reason I kept that, or the reason why that's there, is because Sean said I need that there is most logged in. Like, well, in order to start it, I needed to log back into the Hangout or get into it with my laptop here because it's on my phone. But so it's kind of complicated. But Sean said if I left the like the page on my laptop, it would, I guess, shut the Hangout itself down. So that's the reason why. Or if I just stayed on my laptop, you would see my face as you're seeing now. So that's the reason why I switched.
Well,
or go to
Parker,
my
you
phone.
could just turn your camera off.
What?
I don't mean that works.
What did you say, Sean? I didn't hear you there.
You could just turn your camera off.
Well, no, that's what I was gonna plan to do while I was on my laptop. Then, like, you know, because all of you guys had your cameras on, and I just thought, well, you know, I always had mine on. The reason why it hasn't been in the past couple of months is because, well, something with the webcam on my laptop is.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Are we still talking about Dark Phoenix?
Yeah.
We're talking about everything. How about that?
Yeah, just I'm done with X-Men after the last one. I'm just like Logan, and that's it.
So Josh,
I'm looking forward to the show The Gifted in the fall. I am going to see that.
He's saying
The Gifted looks awesome. Legion was pretty cool. I saw the pilot with Dan Stevens. That's pretty cool because it's darker and it's more serious, and it's not a cartoon.
Yeah,
let's try to.
But Dark Phoenix, no, they're gonna just screw it up again. They don't get the mythology. The cartoon did it better in the '90s.
Okay,
Yeah,
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
let's just let Tony get his thoughts first.
Yeah, there you go. I think Deadpool 2's coming out, but they can't wait for that one because I love Logan and they get Deadpool success, that Deadpool success that we got Logan all lead, and this is a great sign of Hugh Jackman and Wolverine. Now, after other action projects, New Mutant looks interesting with the whole horror movie aspect. That could be interesting. I didn't look at that one, but that was cool. Legion was awesome. I love that show. That show that made it Logan Scene 2. Thank God we got Scene 2. Oh, speaking of Deadpool, Deadpool is getting to go animated series.
Yeah, that looks really good by FX actually.
Yeah,
it should be awesome.
With more animation, new Spider-Man show looks garbage.
They haven't announced any cast members though, so we'll wait and see who they cast before we know if it's going to be good or not.
Yep.
Yeah. At least it's not on the Disney Channel, so that's great because Deadpool's too dark for that.
Disney Channel back in
Disney Channel has him in that Spider-Man the animated stupid Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon.
Ultimate ended.
I will say Logan is. I still like Logan. It's just it gets too brutal in some areas.
That's his character, Josh. I'm sorry, he's not gonna play patty cake with them. Wonder Woman would not be the same movie if she like ripped the guy's head off or something. It would have been like, no, that's too much. Like I would have been like man bashing.
That would have been badass if she
I
did.
could probably see it, but and I took the guy's head off. I'll be like, this is not Mortal Kombat. You know what you are.
About that. That can happen. And Flashpoint Paradox.
Untold story of Logan. They go and get manicures and pedicures.
What the fuck?
That's what I mean.
I think Deadpool 2 is going to be really good because you got the one chick in it that the girl that he likes in the Domino.
Yeah, Vanessa. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, she's gorgeous. She just got married.
First one, she was hot.
I'm glad. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Just
she's small.
I love watching her. You're a lucky guy. You're very lucky.
Got it.
Who is? Who'd she get married to?
Ta-da.
Flashpoint. Yeah, but they're not going to do that because DC won't make an R-rated movie, not unless because Suicide Squad should have been R, not PG-13. It would have been a bunch of killers and put them on the streets and there's no blood. Yeah, that's kind of pussifying.
Behind the scenes, man.
Batman and BVS is breaking people's limbs. I'm like, it would have been even more brutal if they just added blood or whatever, not CG blood.
Yeah.
You know, like because DC can't say, oh, we're darker, and yet they don't show any blood. It can't be darker. You know, The Killing Joke had a lot of blood in it. For an animated movie, it had a lot of blood. I was like, wow, this is gory. It's like if the animated series like was more for adults and not for kids at all. This is really
Google
and I feel it more. It's more visceral.
That was R-rated, and that actually made sense.
Yeah.
Dark Magic. That movie was awesome. Judgment Dog said great anime.
Suplexing me.
You're my secret.
What the hell?
Come on, pay attention.
Are you playing a game or something?
Yeah, and he's playing a game.
He's not even. It's like I'm gonna just play. I don't want to. I'm ignoring you guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
I'll be your nerd.
This isn't a
like,
play.
Talking heavy nerd shit or something. Just like
This isn't a playthrough. This is a podcast.
I got one. How about the Venom movie? By Sony.
I don't know. Because gonna play Venom. I'm like, that's kind of iffy.
Holy shit.
Better fucking Topher Grace.
Yeah, I know, but still, so I'm gonna laugh my ass off, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take every verse, you know. Like,
shit, I could take Topher Grace.
I'm going to kill you, Spider-Man. I'm like, no. If he does that, I'm gonna just walk out of the theater. I'm sorry.
I'm ready for them to do a Batman Beyond live-action movie in the future.
Yeah. If Hardy does that voice, Venom's not supposed to sound like that.
Beyond movie,
wait, what? Who wants to see it?
That cartoon was good. I think it's underrated. Batman Beyond.
So that's
a great show, a great movie. I love Batman Return Joker. Where's my sequel, damn it? I can know we're not going to get a sequel at this point. Personally, I want you to get an movie sequel. Not like Constantine was awesome. I got my on Constantine.
Awesome movie. I loved it.
Anyway, back to Venom.
Dark, yeah.
As far as Venom is concerned, look, I'm a hardcore Venom fan. I love Spidey, I can see order. Venom does not need no movie. Are you high?
They want to do it to repair what happened with Spider-Man 3.
Yep.
But that's not. Yeah.
There's no same
That's not the way you
like
go
Venom.
about this.
Do you think they could adapt Hobgoblin into the movies of Spider-Man?
Yeah, they could.
Actually, he's
We
actually
haven't
villains
seen
I
him
really
yet,
do want
so-
to see in the Spider-Man
Yeah, we
franchise.
haven't seen Hobgoblin or Mysterio or Craven the Hunter or Mephisto or what was his name? Not Mephisto. What was his name?
Shocker?
Yes,
Yeah.
Morbius.
Yeah.
I think that would be dark, and I was like, I know.
So who was saying?
Yeah, there's so many
John,
Scorpion.
When I was reading about Homecoming, actually,
comics.
they actually
Okay,
have.
okay. I can't hear who's trying to talk to me. So no, it's fine. So what?
Whenever I was reading about Homecoming or whatever, they actually have 2 Shockers in it.
Two?
Shockers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Maybe-
it's I know how it can be confusing with Homecoming with the 2. Yeah, there's I'm sure
It's probably a
I mean
But
For
fun
what?
fact, the Homecoming actually been a Tom Holland confirmed that Homecoming is based off the Oakman comics.
Josh.
We lost Joshua again.
Yeah, it seems like he
Yeah,
has
I know. He
internet
always has
problems.
technical difficulties. Yeah,
Also,
it's always
between
happened.
Scorpion and like the
Yeah,
Spider-Man
Scorpion.
trilogy that we're gonna have too.
There he is.
So there's wait,
Scorpion. Scorpion.
not Rhino because they ruined him in the last movie.
Yeah.
Scorpion.
I'm the Rhino.
Damn it.
Fucking mech
Would like
suit.
to see just as a I don't know, maybe a love interest or something.
Calling
But
him.
not Felicity Jones. No, I will never buy Felicity Jones as Black Cat. No way.
I see the Rhino. I'm like this.
Plus, she's too old for Tom Holland anyway. She's too old for him. She's like 30 something, and he's like 21. So it would be weird.
Did you see the article the other day that came out about Holland that he wants to play Batman later? And he's
What
too,
the hell?
he's too short for
Spider-Man wants to be
Batman.
Batman.
He's too short. He's
Maybe
they
Damian Wayne.
yeah, Carnage.
Yeah.
Now that would be an awesome villain. He would be scary, and they could use for him would be great.
Who?
And they teased it. We were gonna get Carnage in Spider-Man 4, and then Sony pulled the plug on it. Thanks, Sony.
Wait, hold on. What's
It was supposed to be Carnage and the Vulture or the Lizard or something, and then they just disregarded that.
Actually,
What if
Really?
Carnage is the villain in the Venom movie?
This
no.
is crazy.
Venom, I can see no Venom doesn't need no movie. Trying to make a Venom movie does not work. The only way you do a Venom movie are 2 options. Option A, Eddie Brock Venom. Oh wait, you can't do that without Spider-Man. Option B,
That's
Agent Venom.
true. We need
Can't
Spidey.
do it without
It
Spider-Man.
could be Agent
Venom
Venom. We
works.
don't know which Venom
We
it is,
don't-
though.
We don't need another Suicide Squad. A villain movie doesn't work unless the hero's there
Yeah.
somehow. That's
Okay.
why they didn't do a Magneto movie.
Magneto
No,
movie.
First crash.
It's supposed to be one. The heroes and the villain, so it worked. Well, that's what I've heard.
You think about that. But man, you know what was after already bombed? Thanks to after already movie bombed that we got First Crash. First Crash took the manuscript and reshaped it into its own story. So it took pieces of that script, but did its own thing in Magneto, which I like that. That's pure genius. Like how the origin affect that Magneto and how the origin of the in general of the X-Men. Boom! Problem solved. That's a great win.
Okay, Chevy, you know how you're saying that they can't do a Venom without Spidey?
Yeah.
No, they cannot do a movie without Spider-Man. You need him.
Josh, let me speak.
Don't shut it down. Shut it down.
That video.
Okay.
One at a time.
This hangout explains everything. We are back in fucking crazy.
What I'm going to say before Josh rudely interrupted me is why not
I'm
just
sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's all calm down before we start breaking
I'm
down
gonna,
here.
I'm gonna, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let him go, and then let whoever next, and then I'll give my thought.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like arguing it.
Spidey like they do with Quicksilver, where they have them in 2 separate universes, and then you only do stipulations before they can acknowledge.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't trust Sony.
I think the Maximum Carnage story could work for that.
To be honest,
introduce
I don't
both of
trust
them.
them
Just
either.
mute him.
If it's the only way to get a Venom movie, then they may as well.
Personally, I
Yeah.
see a bang of Venom movie. The Venom movie does not even
I
exist.
can see what you're saying.
Connor
Well,
muted
what
a
the
good
fuck?
writer.
Something's going on over here. He's like holding up a broken Spider-Man 3 disc. Like, what the fuck's happening?
I
I
think
don't
he
know.
destroyed it.
He's probably hammered.
Oh,
Drink on
no.
camera, dude.
That's good job, man.
Connor,
I
Good
don't.
job.
What?
Listen, I can handle. Trust me. I want Trump's an adult under the table, so I'm good.
But
What?
Yeah.
I think though is that the only way they can get a Venom movie is to put Spidey in it. Why not just do what they did with Quicksilver?
They can't.
Listen, I
Because Sony has been picketed.
oh,
Oh,
two different
speaking of
DVDs.
Sony bullshit, was that a Venom movie? Well, they're gonna Black Cat movie? Still
Oh wow!
What?
He calls me the Black Cat.
Why even get back a Silver movie? This makes no sense. That's even more stupider. Oh, and guess what? Guess who can make on that movie? Guess who it is?
Let's
Yeah,
just say we're all fucked, okay?
no one
Let's just leave
argues.
it at that.
Oh, now you see.
I'm gonna do it too.
Yep, got it.
We're never gonna get the perfect movie we want. We're all fucked.
No one argues in the
Right.
Black Cat Silver movie. What makes no sense? What is this Spider-Woman movie?
Tevye,
No.
it makes no sense.
What is
Spider-
So
Spider-Man?
because Wonder Woman made money, they're gonna do a Spider Woman movie.
What Spider-Woman
Guys.
is about Marvel? Oh my god.
Oh,
Guys,
Tevye, what makes no sense?
guys,
Yeah, Josh.
now you see why I have no respect for Sony and for the Venom movie. It's
I
not
don't think
gonna.
any of us have respect for Sony here. I mean,
No, we were done with them once they
He
did
knows
Busters last year.
he's Jason now.
Just a minute, Sean.
I admit nothing.
Sony, but
you know,
as far as this go, this Venom movie, as well as this Miles Morales movie, I'm not giving it my support. Sony, you mess up twice.
Will you see
Miles
it though?
Morales,
I mean, the
That's
Miles
the
Morales
question
movie,
mark.
that'll be interesting, though.
I had enough of Sony. I've had enough of Sony.
So you won't see it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm no, I'm not.
Spider-Woman I want is Open Jessica Joe.
Maybe you will, but Homecoming will still have Sony's name attached to it.
But that's it. It's not gonna be.
oh,
It's not gonna be studio interfered like the last two were, Sean. I just want a good movie.
Based on what I've heard, Homecoming is based on earlier
It's
reviews.
Marvel's. Yeah,
Early
Marvel
reviews.
mostly has
What?
their touch.
The only
we're
Spider-Woman
like,
I
it's coming
want.
out July 7th, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, the first weekend of July, right after the 4th of July. I'm gonna go see it
May the
that
fourth-
weekend. So
It's too late if you're trying to make a Star Wars reference.
Anyways,
Stupid now.
gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry, Noel, but the only Spider-Woman I want is this Spider-Woman, Open Jessica Joe, who's a clone of Peter Parker.
Wait. Is Jessica Drew, is she the most popular Spider-Woman?
Spider-Woman?
nobody really knows her unless they read the comics.
Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. We need Spider-Gwen.
No, I got a better idea. So, yes, Jessica Drew is the most popular Spider-Woman. That is true. But there's another character I do suggest that could
If you
work.
just to see my impression of Shia LaBeouf from Revenge of the Fallen, ready? Watch.
You're what? Oh my god.
Fuck you.
Oh,
What the fuck?
It's weird.
Revenge of
Yeah.
the Fallen, Shia LaBeouf.
Upcoming movie I want to give my thoughts on, but I'm gonna wait until we get Venom out of the way.
Okay.
Okay, but here's, okay.
Good
Here's
luck,
why I'm giving.
Sony. You're gonna need it.
Oh, holy hell. Is Brian
You're
Jesus
Now the
Christ.
yelling's gonna start. Now Brian's gonna yell
Oh,
for 3
welcome to a
hours.
night full of 5 hours of bullshit.
Guys, let me
One more time.
here's why,
Okay.
why I'm giving Sony a slim shot. at
Sony, not the you are basically
Listen to me.
One speak.
We can't.
Listen to me for once.
Nintendo in
Here's
you.
why I'm giving Sony a slim shot. And I mean a very slim. You
Explain.
remember nearly 10 years ago when a certain movie came out and a character got botched beyond belief?
Yeah,
And
they usually
Josh, let me finish.
Spider-Man 3, yes.
And then,
So, no.
and then about last year, said character got fixed.
I made it clear.
Yeah, Captain America Civil War.
He's
No,
talking
I'm
about
good.
Deadpool.
What? Let's go give it to you.
Anyway,
That's why I'm giving
I don't
Sony
even know what the hell is happening.
Yeah, because
very
at
slow.
least Deadpool was treated with respect.
Let's
And there,
give Sean.
Bro,
so here comes loud pants right here, loud mouth.
guys, wait.
Okay.
I do
One thing, did anyone?
I do have another Spider-Man spin-off character. Spider-Girl. Okay, Mayday Parker. Mayday Parker?
May Parker?
Yes, Mayday Parker is the daughter of Peabody and Mary Jane.
What are we talking
This would
about?
have to be a futuristic movie, though, to do that.
And May in the new Homecoming looks hot.
No,
Yes, she does.
well, yeah, that's true. Actually, no. Oh, hi, Brian.
I just got out of like an intense philosophical, spiritual debate about this art. You guys probably saw the show on YouTube. Congress guy shooting, had a whole big intellectual discussion about it. So I need a stupid bullshit like this to get my brain out of that intense shit. Because I'm going to keep it real for a minute. Like, all this
Let me mute him.
it's fun to talk about.
Oh fuck!
Great to be passionate about it. But, like, in terms of, like, legit stuff to get angry about, like, if you hear, never mind, I'm feeling pretty bad, but, okay, so what the fuck are we talking about?
Talking about
Okay.
With Spider-Man.
Okay, Brian. One, I don't know how you joined. I'm more than happy you are here because I was thinking about. But, okay, that's fine. As I said, I'm actually kind of cool that you're showed up. I have no idea what the hell you just said, Brian. I think I speak for almost everyone. But welcome to I think we can only wait. Is Josh done? I know, no, Josh is there. Someone left.
Sean, give me his thoughts or what? Because
I'm just saying that I'm only giving Sony a very slim shot at redemption. And I mean a very
because
okay,
for them I could
Okay.
give a smidge. For Disney I can't. And
Well,
Lucasfilm
here's
knew.
my problem though. And Sean, yes, Sean, you're gonna listen to this. You're gonna listen to me when I say this right now.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna listen to me right now.
You're gonna listen.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's not
Josh,
like we
you sound
never
more southern
left each other.
dude.
It's just like,
You guys get on the same page for once.
You're like, you're gonna listen to me right now. Like, you're awesome, Josh. Seriously.
Listen, Josh, this is a shot. Hey, Sean, you want to come to my secret playroom?
What the heck?
guys, let's all just calm down.
I'll just
Let's
chat.
start.
Put it
Okay.
on the-
You know, I don't want to say this here. This might be the only time I'll be able to say it. I think.
Oh,
You know,
Parker,
what?
I'm gonna talk.
Okay. I know we can hold everything said.
What the heck?
Oh, it's called. What he do is he put alcohol in like a clean
What the
syringe,
fuck?
and it's called a syringe shot. And what it does is it pierces you faster.
Anyways.
Okay,
What the fuck?
weird.
College.
Anyways,
wow.
continue.
I'm so glad I matured.
Okay, moving
I'm
on.
gonna stop muting him.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Now, as I was saying, you may not. By the way, can you guys hear me? Are y'all
Yeah,
serious?
Yes, we
you
can
do.
hear you fine.
I just have to make sure. Now, I'm gonna say it. Sean is going to sit here and he's gonna listen to me. Okay?
He went into the other room.
Sean,
Let Josh speak. Let Josh speak.
Josh, just give your thoughts. fast.
Yeah, just
But Sean left the room.
Good job.
Sean left the room. Oh, there's Sean.
Damn it.
Hear me out.
What the
Hear me out. The reason I have so much personal anger towards this Venom movie is because Sony, they screwed up with the last two Spider-Man movies, and I've lost faith in Sony. Ever since you announced Venom, ever since you announced Miles Morales, and I am not giving Miles Morales any of my money. I will not give Venom any of my money. Just because Tom Hardy is playing Venom doesn't mean the movie's going to be good. Of course, I want Venom to be redeemed, but you can only redeem him in a Spider-Man movie in the MCU. But no, Sony has the freaking nerve to give him his own solo movie, and that's not going to work because it's going to bomb critically and financially. I don't know if it will, but all I know is this movie does not need to exist, nor the freaking Black Cat movie they're trying to do, or Miles Morales.
Or a Silver Seal movie.
I had it with Sony gang raping the franchise that I actually respect.
Will you give
You
me
take Sony.
give me my money?
But
Okay.
if you support Venom, do it. But when it sucks, I'm gonna tell them. I told you so. I told you.
Yep, just like
Nobody-
last year with Gunbusters.
It's gonna suck.
Actually, speaking of Spider-Man, there's one good thing coming out from Spider-Man, and that's the Spider-Man video game by Insomniac.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Looks pretty cool.
Up on E3 2017.
Yep.
I'm super excited about that. Why? Because I love Insomniac games. I love that trailer. That trailer gave me so much hope for that game, and I cannot wait to play it next year.
I have there's gameplay out of it actually. On E3 they did gameplay of it. It's
For the showing press conference with me, Sean, John. Well, not the John. I tried to get you for that. You didn't. You couldn't join us.
No, I was busy, and I was really burnt out from the last podcast we did with one or yeah.
I think it was EA or the Ubisoft. I don't remember. Well, EA, you can join. I tried to get you.
There's some woman behind you.
That's his mother. That's his mother, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, let's.
Sorry
Sorry about that.
Sean, there's a ghost behind you.
Anyway, as far as story, besides Spider-Man, I'm super excited for Spider-Man game. The one negative I don't want is Mr. Negative. Who's Mr. Negative? Mr. Negative is particularly a new villain from the Uncharted book. Which, hang on, I'll show you what he looks like. Mr. Negative. Oh.
Is he in the game?
Yeah.
This is a Spider-Man game?
Yeah, Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man it was announced at E3.
Found him. That's him.
Yeah, he's Asian.
Yep.
Wait, the character of Spider-Man is Asian?
No. The villain.
You gotta put on a plane ticket and go all the way down just to give you dummies.
Like,
no, villain's Asian.
Yeah, the villain.
Oh.
Mr. Negative is a villain that is so boring.
Like, if you guys saw the gameplay is awesome. That is filming that you can shoot a web at a wall, like it's like a little bomb, and it spreads out a big web to the wall to them.
Where the hell is he?
Who here has a PS4?
I found him. That's him.
Wait, is
That's
Miles
creepy.
Spider-Man in the game?
Yep.
Wow.
Everybody raise your hand if you have a PS4.
I don't.
I'm getting one this summer. I'm getting one.
Wait, who has PS4?
Me.
2.
I didn't even get the PS3 when that came out because it was
I'm
so
getting the PS4 this
pricey.
summer.
Metal Gear Solid, PS2.
Well, Metal Gear Solid was for the PS2 and for the PS3. Metal 4. Metal Gear 5, Phantom Pain was for the PS4. And unfortunately, Phantom Pain was the last Kojima game from Konami. Konami being so chick with the oil, pulled the plug. And unfortunately, we're getting a new Metal Gear Solid game called Metal Gear Solid Survival, which
Yo, bro, if you want to add me after this on PlayStation after this?
I'll think about it. I'll probably be busy anyway.
Was that Brian there just trying to talk?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Thought I heard him. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So, I'm gonna say this. I got a PS3 for one main reason. It's the only standard definition compatible Blu-ray player. Not even kidding. You get that thing, you could plug it into an old tube TV, and you could start buying Blu-ray. That's how I can transition to Blu-ray.
John, you heard that?
Look at the PS4. Look at the PS4.
I already have a Blu-ray player.
Awesome.
With the PS4, I'm a cheap piece of shit. I'm gonna wait 5 or 10 years until the PS4.
Look how sexy this screen is. Look how sexy it is.
Look, if I'm gonna be real, I think I like the PS3 more because it's like a media hub. I like it as a media hub. I can play DVD, Blu-rays, DVD-R, CDR. I can watch movies from a hard drive on that thing. If you still think about the PS3, that thing is a freaking beast.
I love the PS3. Honestly, like that's the full system. But like, I love PS3 because I had so much fun with it. But
was that the YouTube link to the gameplay?
I'm not gameplaying. Why would I?
No. Tavia put the link in the chat or whatever to something.
Should be giving those away online.
Not exactly.
So first stuff you made.
Oh, my new game's downloaded. I want to try it out.
Not exactly. No, it's
the new game. It's like Death Race, but it's free.
The video I put at the channel it's for the Steelbox unboxing from CBC on Comcast.
Oh.
It really showed that all the Spider-Man movies that came out with the Blu-ray. But basically, Sony we always
there's Josh.
Joshua, get this. I got this one for $200. This PS4 for $200.
What? That's my Blu-ray I picked up recently.
It's for $200. It's an Uncharted 4 bundle.
He wants you to get a video game system.
I got just recently.
Yeah, get the chopper. I take steroids and I cheat on my wife with mates. Yeah, don't give me
Wait, is that Genesis?
Matthew,
Predator, that's Terminator.
I saw it post.
Genesis.
Hey, Alien vs. Predator is the best movie ever.
Holy shit.
Am I right? Alien vs. Predator, both of them.
God, Jesus Christ.
Brian, you know the better Alien movie? Resurrection. That movie.
Yeah,
Alien Resurrection.
Take that back. I will kill you. I was stabbed over and over again so I see nothing but bone if you take that back.
You guys just
Covenant's better than Aliens, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Break.
Learn sarcasm.
Come October, actually, I will be reviewing the Alien and Predator movies on my channel.
No, I'm just like because I just want so it's like okay, John. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I knew that. You could tell from my tone of voice that I just wanted to fuck with everyone. When I start using Trump, when I'm fucking with you, okay? I'm fucking with you. So anyway, what I was saying was that when I look at the Spider-Man franchise as a whole, at this point, I'm just looking at it like James Bond. Because you gotta look at it like that at this point. Because it's like you had many actors. So,
Joshua, are you trying to show off your new movie?
well, I mean, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Brian, speak.
Right. Like, when you analyze, like, okay.
Chris,
Question.
All right, so one of the things that annoys me about like the Mark Webb movies was like the way filmed, right? And it's like you have a lot. It's like you have this little series of movies that's like
2 movies.
Like it didn't know what it wanted to be.
Did you guys know that Sam Raimi didn't like Venom? He hated Venom. He didn't even want Venom.
Sam Raimi didn't want showing bullshit that.
When he was a little kid, he never let Venom.
What is that sound? That boom sound. What is that?
Yeah,
what is that? Who's doing that?
It's all too
sounds like a
help me, Sean.
Like an Atari game. I'm like, what is that?
I don't know. But it's like I was trying to with like when I was that Spider-Man movie. That is absolute bullshit about.
Stop it! Who's doing that? That boom sound. It's not me. It's probably this kid. He's probably so plastered. He's like.
It might be guys. It might be my phone.
Okay.
My phone.
Shut your phone off. Shut it off. I'm not using my phone.
Talk to you.
I'm like, I don't need Donkey Kong sounds in our video, man.
Yeah.
Cowboy bullshit, Nintendo bullshit, cowboy.
It might be vibrating, but what I was trying to.
Guys, do you mind letting Anthony talk? He's trying to talk, but he's not. But he's trying to say something, but like a lot of people going on at once. So whatever.
Anthony, what were you saying?
Because this Anthony needs to stay.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to my computer now. This is bullshit. I'll be
okay.
I'm gonna go on Pornhub.
Whoa!
This is not the time. That time comes later.
Yeah, yeah. Last year,
We don't want to get a community guideline strike.
community guidelines. Yeah, I'll be the one to get. Yeah, I'll be the one
We don't want
receiving
a
that.
guideline strike. I got that last
I
year.
swear,
don't
I'll wake
need
up
one.
tomorrow and say your new video or live stream is flagged for sexual content.
Exactly. Thank you. Just keep that out of this.
Tell me shut up. I'll force them. You tell me shut up. Who do I have to get on? Who do I have to force?
I hate you. I hate you parties. You parties suck these days. Anyways.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's another day. I don't want to talk about YouTube policy nonsense. Like at this. Let's get about the main topic now. Let's get about the good Spider-Man stuff. Like
Spider-Man 2.
Like the good Spider-Man game from the PlayStation 2.
Yeah. As far as the Spider-Man game is concerned, I'm happy to get a new Spider-Man game for PS4. I'm happy that the new Spider-Man game is not based off the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon bullshit. I'm happy to go after not Drake Bell. Thank God. It's too bad the King is in it. Oh, by the way,
Spider-Man Morales.
I'm not kidding. King is actually in the game. It's awesome.
Oh, okay.
What if they're remastering the PlayStation 2 ones?
They're not. They can't because Activision locked the rights. As I said, new Spider-Man being cleared by Insomniac, not Activision.
Yo, Kano, Albino, whatever that weird abortion name your parents gave you. Tell me shut up again. I'll come to you, track you down, shove my foot all the way up your ass.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to. I'm gonna block him.
Don't tell me to shut up again, or I swear to God, my fist will go all the way up.
What?
What the hell?
We don't need any dudes here, man. Come on.
You had AIDS. You were a mistake. You were a cum shot. Your mom should have swallowed. Be quiet. And don't tell me to shut up again.
What?
What the hell?
I'm gonna mute him. Wait, chat.
I'll do it.
Tools. Where's the toolbox?
Done.
Interruptions. Brian's trying to talk and then Vader muted. Thank you. Thanks. I gotta do it too. He's too hammered. Seriously.
He's too
on camera, man. Seriously. Set work in progress. Here it is. What was he?
Where's the controller?
I think it's
Alright, okay, guys,
this
I'm sorry.
one. Yeah.
I hate people who comment on me and stuff. It's annoying. It makes me comment. Sorry.
I'll just.
I don't even know what was happening exactly. So
There we go.
Got the image. I got it.
Do you really need me? Okay, I'm gonna leave this because it's bullshit. Because you have bad buddies on me. Totally fine.
Spider-Man game right now.
There we go.
You'll get.
I want to get a new Dragon Ball game that's going to come out too. They showed that E3.
Yeah, they showed it in the Microsoft press conference.
That game was fucking epic as hell.
What?
Quiet.
Sorry.
I'll be quiet, okay?
For the last couple of days, I've been arguing with someone. We're working out, son. We're gonna be all right. But I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
What the heck?
What's going on?
Somebody died?
Who's breathing very heavily? What the hell? Sounds like someone smashed a bunch of tin cans.
Hang on.
Okay, you can take care of that, man.
Sean
I don't know whoever it is can take care of that. It's cool. I know a lot of shit happens.
Yeah. As for any topic that we got E3. Did anyone watch all the press conferences? Because I know, like, me and John, we watched all of it.
Okay, Brian's back.
Yeah, Brian, E3 2017.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Brian.
All right, so it looks a lot better, I think.
Yep.
Sean, are you playing this? Are you playing this?
Sean will be back. Give him time. He might have gone somewhere to do something real quick.
Yeah, you know, they got Scooter went to take a
So you
shit.
want to hear some good news?
What?
Sure, well,
I got a new
yes,
hamster.
that would help. Positive.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
What the
I
heck?
got a new guy. His name's James. He's adorable.
What's the hamster's name?
James.
Can we see him?
No, he's hype as fuck, and like he's a lot more timid and shy than the other one. So if I try to pick him up, he'll just run around his cage like, no, bro. He's gonna be like, this is gonna be James when I try to grab me. Ready, bro. I don't fucking know you like that, bro. Get the fuck off me. That is how my hamster will react if being picked up. He's a sweet little guy, but it's just like he needs. I just gotta give him time.
Right, Brian?
What?
Just think of The Rock playing he's supposed to be playing somebody in DC Universe. Dwayne Johnson will be playing somebody in DC Universe soon. Who was that again? Yeah, no. The Dwayne Johnson will be playing somebody in the DC Universe soon.
Black Adam, that's who he is.
Yeah.
You mean Justice League, right?
Okay.
I mean, listen, Johnson has some good movies, and Rock's an awesome actor. I mean, his movies are like, Rock's got some good movies. Some of them are just trash. But I don't think. You think he could pull it off, or do you think he's gonna have the muscle but no acting?
I don't even know. Captain, whatever his name is. Shazam.
Captain Marvel. His name is Captain Marvel. Always have, always will. I don't call him Shazam.
We don't even know who Captain Marvel is, who's cast as him.
Shazam should be in there. I love Shazam. He's so awesome.
Shazam is Captain Marvel. That's his name. Captain Marvel is his name, not Shazam. Look,
I know. Okay. I want to do what's Shazam. I don't want to do Captain. Be called Captain Marvel. I want to be called Shazam because they can go more into that backstory about how he's.
Not really. I call him Captain Marvel. That's the original name. Always have, always will.
But still, I mean, when you say Captain Marvel or Shazam, what is he known for saying? What's he known for saying? What's that one word he says all the time?
He always says Shazam and he'll transform into Captain Marvel.
Exactly. Just call it Shazam.
Hello.
No. Call him Shazam. That's the wizard name, Shazam. Shazam makes no sense. It's confusing.
Life is confusing.
Like, The easiest name is Captain Marvel. That's what they were going to begin with.
Yeah.
Trying to take away from Man to them. It's
My X is confusing.
stupid. Oh. That's why I call him Captain Marvel. I think it was his name.
Yeah,
Like,
his name's Captain Marvel, not Shazam.
Wait, which one are we talking about? Like,
No, he's Captain Marvel and Shazam. Look up Shazam. Captain Marvel and Shazam. They're both the same name. You can call him any name.
That's so confusing.
hey, I didn't name them. DC Marvel.
There's a Doctor Strange, and then there's a Hugo Strange in Batman. So,
Well, there's complete.
Brie Larson.
Oh, wait, Shazam is DC, isn't he?
yeah, Captain Marvel is DC.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Captain Marvel.
I'm sorry.
I'm respecting DC.
Yeah.
DC.
I'm sorry.
The big red cheese.
Oh, I feel so stupidity.
Yeah.
That I'm scared of is Green Lantern. Because my previous
He's not being written by Jimmy Goyer. Oh, yeah, he is. Well, fuck.
What are we talking about?
Green Lantern, written by Jimmy Goyer. Nothing by David Goyer. Wait, not true. I did written by David Goyer.
What movie?
Actually, speaking of the DCEU, I haven't seen one yet. Anyone?
I have.
Best DC movie since Dark Knight Rises. Boom.
Agreed.
Oh my god. I hate what
Let's
they
not get into that. That's
what they
I
did.
would say
Look, I hate to be that guy, but
Dark Knight Rises.
Wonder Woman, to be fair, didn't have that much competition to be the best DC movie since The Dark Knight.
I was
Dark Knight
gonna
Rises.
throw in BVS as that movie.
No.
And Man of Steel was good. BVS, unless you watch the Ultimate Cut, is shit. Suicide Squad is a guilty pleasure, and Wonder Woman is a legit great movie.
Okay. I will respectfully disagree with Brian.
I said without the Ultimate Cut. The Ultimate Cut is actually a decent movie.
okay.
Without the Ultimate Cut, it's a shit movie.
I think we have debated that in the past, and I think we all know how that
Yeah,
went.
let's start debate again because we'll be here all night.
Yes, but I'm just gonna end it right now. I'm just gonna end it right now. Right now, you ready? You ready? You ready? Any opinion from mine on that movie is wrong.
Don't jump assuming that where a movie goes down real fast. That's like get pissed off. I know Marvel seen it did not need to happen.
To be fair to you, I actually like the scene where Superman sacrifices himself. I actually like that scene.
I love. I
Well, tell me he clipped the spear, but he doesn't die from holding it. But it's like miles.
All right, like if I'm gonna go.
Think about Superman Returns. How was he able to lift a giant continent made entirely of kryptonite and yet not die?
Because Superman absorbed enough sun energy to do so.
He dies from kryptonite in the comics. And
if Superman, no, hold on. If Superman absorbs enough sun energy for a temporary period of time, he is immune to kryptonite. So in a way, for both scenes, you could make the case that for a time, Superman was immune to kryptonite when he was fighting Doomsday and when he was lifting the rock and when he was lifting the island up, because he absorbed yellow sun energy from both.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like the thing that annoyed me about that death scene is that, like, I keep saying this and I still stand by this. If that was I'm starting to really think that BVS should have been a third movie. And you should have Man of Steel 2 in between BVS and Man of Steel.
Okay, but
well, listen, I think Superman sacrificed himself because he can get a Wonder Woman. I thought, oh, look at that. He's a tough hero. I can be with him. But he's too bad.
Okay.
I love that. I love that movie.
Josh, let me explain my thoughts. Here's why I actually like the scene where Superman sacrificed himself. Because you have essentially an entire planet who fucking hates him right now because of the Metropolis.
Zod did. Zod tried to point out.
Let me finish.
He's gonna have a choice but to give his life to save his own soul.
So are you doing like the whole Christ metaphor thing?
But here's the
No, screw that.
is he has an entire planet.
Keep your symbolism, Brian. Keep
No,
it.
that's what
I don't
that's what I
want it.
think Sean is implying. A Christ metaphor in
No,
a way.
he's not.
Can I please?
Yes, it
It's
is, dude. Like if we're gonna go like symbolically speaking, like I get what you're saying. Like, okay, you know, Sean, say your piece. I might be jumping the gun, but I think I'm
saying. Superman essentially has an entire planet pretty much hating his guts because of Metropolis. So he's basically demonstrating his love for humanity by being willing enough to die for a planet that fucking hates them. That's how much he hates, or how much he loves and believes in humanity. Almost is to the point where he's willing to die for a planet that hates him.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but I think, well, here's the thing. I think that in Superman Returns, what I think you would get out of that is that it's kind of interesting in both those cases. I guess I like Returns a little more, like a lot more than BVS, because Returns actually feels like a character study of Superman. You know, what it means, given a period of time that he's been away. So I think that's why I like it. Also, it was the first Superman movie I saw, but after rewatching it, I liked it a lot more. Because
Wow.
Well, because it's like I thought it was a good character study of Superman. Just as I think Spider-Man 2 is a good character study of Spider-Man.
Personally, Martin,
I can agree to that.
I think that Superman saved for
Spider-Man 2 and Superman Returns I wasn't bored during Spider-Man 2.
But that's just your opinion when it boils down to it. If we're talking about my opinion, I like both movies, both of those movies, because they're both character studies. You know, it's kind of like why it's like.
Don't start fighting.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is when I watched the ultimate cut of BVS, I liked it a lot more. Okay, but I'm saying when I look at just the theatrical cut of the movie, I think the theatrical cut is garbage. The ultimate cut, I think, is a passable, okay film.
Personally, in my opinion, if you want to do Death Superman, here's my advice: do this stuff.
Good stuff.
The devil New 52 Superman. Do this.
Like if he's gonna die.
Yeah.
And then have all Superman take over for himself.
Is this like one of the comics BVS is based off of?
Nope, it's not.
It's based off the Dark Knight Returns.
Actually, that's true. Also based on actually two comics. It's based on Death Superman from the 90s with Doomsday, and the third one that's funny.
Well, no, Dark Knight Returns Part 2 is part of it because he's older, he's beat up, and he faces Superman. That's where they got Batman for Superman from. That's the comic they faced it.
You make it, but Green Arrow helped too. Green Arrow had to help Batman.
I guess what I'm trying to get at when it comes to like BVS overall, when I look at like Wonder Woman and I compare the two films, Wonder Woman has been the best DCEU movie to date.
The best DCEU we had, right?
Because it's actually explain the origin of the character. It's a different origin story, and we actually get to know who Diana Prince is. Honestly, if I didn't see Wonder Woman, I would never have watched the ultimate cut of BVS. So I got to thank that movie for that.
DCEU we had, it's the best one out of the four.
In fact, there's a big part of me that really wants to see Wonder Woman as a prequel to the entire DCEU. Watch it like watch Wonder Woman first, then watch the other three.
I think this unfortunately, the movie Justice League. Justice League scared me. I'm scared Justice League. I want it to be good. I would do.
Look, I hope that Justice League is good because it's like, you know what? I told you my rant on Marvel DC fanboyism. It's complete fucking bullshit. You know, it's like I like both companies when they do decent movies.
I'm under the impression that we're getting Martian Manhunter and Justice League Part 2.
What?
Maybe.
I'm mentioning one man. I want my man to be a founding member, not really a member. Martian Man should be a founding member in the first Justice League, not
Wait,
Cyborg.
John, who didn't like Wonder Woman? Who the hell didn't like that?
Wonder Woman is much better than Dark Knight Rises.
It's better than beating it in a BBS.
I would say it's a
You take Batman out of the movie for an hour and a half.
Okay, Josh, I've explained to you several fucking
Holy
times.
fuck.
The entire Batman trilogy is not Batman's story. It's Bruce's story. So the fact for them to not have Batman in the entire movie is fine.
Batman.
I wouldn't say Dark Knight Rises. Like, I wouldn't say Wonder Woman's better than Dark Knight Rises. I would say it's. I mean, maybe in terms of story, it could be a little bit better. But I think that the Dark Knight Rises was a really amazing finale to a great trilogy. And like,
more Batman in Dark Knight Rises.
I don't know. Look, I like the Dark Knight Rises. I think it's a really solid film. Like, had Heath Ledger not died, it probably would have been a better movie. But he died, so they had to work with what they had.
And
so it's a mirror in mine. So,
I
I think I'm complacent saying this, but give fucking Nolan and Goyer a break when it comes to that. They lost a guy that won their series an Oscar, man. You know, so they had to work with, like, okay, had Ledger lived, you know what would have been an amazing scene? To see, like, Joker and Bane spar off in a battle of wits.
Oh my.
And then you see Joker.
I want to see Bane and Killer Croc.
Right, hold on. Heath Ledger's Joker, like, take Bane, one of Bane's things on his mask, and then Joker kind of has, like, a sadistic smile, knowing that Bane, underneath his, like, tough exterior, is truly a weak piece of shit from his point of view. Because you know the Joker would totally fucking do that, especially if it's the Nolan universe.
I want to see Bane versus Killer Croc.
No.
We'll get that eventually.
I actually read that when they were filming The Dark Knight, the original plan for the third movie was to have essentially Harvey's downfall for the third film, and had Ledger survived, they would, for lack of a phrase, redo that scene from Batman Forever, but yet have Joker in his place, where Joker's the one that threw the acid into Harvey's face.
Or do a Telltale Doug to be the one who put
Well, I'm just saying what I read online.
Oh, speaking of Batman stuff,
What's going on? I guess when I really look at, like, the Dark Knight trilogy, here's how I look at it. It's a masterpiece of a trilogy, arguably one of the best trilogies of all time. There was a period when I thought The Dark Knight Rises was better than The Dark Knight originally.
No.
But hold on, dude, let me explain from my point of view.
Let him finish.
When I felt that at a certain point. Look,
dude, I had that.
When it came to it, one of the things I loved about that movie was how much it tested Batman at that point. You had a mentally damaged Batman who's a complete novice again. You had Bane, who he thought for a period of time was bringing back an organization he thought he destroyed, coming back to destroy him and everything he loved. So from that movie, when you really look at what was the last test of Bruce Wayne, it was, you're going to sit here, he said, essentially the best way to torment you is to have you sit here broken while your city burns. So in terms of the League of Shadows and what Bane was doing, and I guess you could argue the problem with Bane was that he was a pawn by Talia al Ghul. But I mean, even with that in mind, he still had some, like, goal in mind.
Okay, but Brian, here's the thing, though. When they pulled that Talia card, that's when the movie goes completely fucking lost.
I get what you're saying, but it's like,
you have this great
I haven't-
fantasy villain who could possibly equal Ledger as Joker, but then you strip that all away by revealing that he's not the real villain. Like, fuck you!
I guess you could argue Bane was Vader and Talia was the Emperor, if I'm going to keep it real for a minute. Because I think if you look at like what Nolan wanted, he was obviously inspired by Star Wars very heavily, especially Empire. I mean, if you did a comparison between the Bane fight and the first time Luke and Vader fight on Bespin, like in terms of the just being pure sound with no music, it's directly paying homage from that.
Okay, but here's the thing, Brian.
It's like idiot test.
You think that Nolan would want to, I don't know, be better than Schumacher, but no, he fucking takes Bane's nuts away at the very end of the movie.
He still broke Batman. He still broke him. Pretty much Talia al Ghul, while she may have been the mastermind in a way, Bane was the guy that also carried it through and also had the same beliefs. If you really think about it, Bane was the mastermind in a weird sense. Because Talia was just sitting there doing nothing. Bane was the one that mainly carried that mission throughout.
Here's where I don't like that twist, because she pretty much just jack shit through the movie, and then out of fucking nowhere, they pull this fucking character villain twist on us. It's like, fuck you!
Dude, what I'm trying to get at is when I saw that movie and when I was really looking at the movie and how they were playing it out, it made sense in a fucked up way. Because Bane was still continuing the work of Ra's al Ghul. He still, while not the full mastermind, was partially the mastermind in bringing Gotham to its knees. He still carried it out. He believed in Ra's al Ghul's cause through and through, regardless of what Talia did. In a way, Talia may have helped him out, but Bane was the one who mostly ran that shit. Talia only came into it when she felt Bruce was really like vulnerable in a way because he was angry. He was beating the shit out of Bane. He could have killed fucking Bane at some point. Like Batman was that fucking angry. So she knew strategically speaking how to fuck with Batman. Get him at the moment where he least expects it. Reveal what you're really up to when he's at his most primal, primitive state of mind. When he's just pure, like, in that scene, Batman's not being the detective. Batman's being the fucking, like, brutal beast that he can be in that scene. Not thinking rationally. He's not all there.
Nowhere.
He's had a lot of shit go on in his life. So it's like, even though the twist makes sense out of nowhere, it does make sense. If you're a villain like Talia, she was very, very manipulative and knew how to blend in very well. She knew how to get to Bruce Wayne's compassion. She knew how to get to Batman, to Bruce as a man. That's what she got to. She got past the persona of Batman and broke Bruce and hurt Bruce.
Salt and pepper.
If I see him, John, it's like John said,
The Spice Girls.
review of Talia, did it in one of them where Ellie.
Spice Girls, the heritage flag. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you guys. Talking to Anthony Messenger. He left to hang out.
Who
Why?
left?
Oh yeah, Anthony left. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. What happened there?
Yeah, so that's just one of the reasons why.
Yeah, what? Josh, what? Everyone be quiet first. So what, Josh?
I said Anthony left because he's barely, because you guys are barely.
He went to sleep on the call?
He seemed pretty tired.
You see,
Josh, you're breaking up. Could you type it out?
Yeah.
You're breaking up. Like your signal's really bad right now.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
Could you type this out?
Anyway, to comment on John's comment, then I'm going to retire with the training one way. I kind of agree with that 100%. That doesn't make sense.
There it is.
John, you made a point with that reveal, at least.
And Josh lagged out.
Why does Google hate us? I swear to God, when net neutrality's dead, we're fucked.
Because Google's everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I would blame. Blame Trump's FCC. That bastard taking the internet down with them. That's what killed the fucking internet. Just saying.
What did a boy politics to the play? Anyway, back to Gotham. Okay. We're going to Gotham TV show. One, two.
Don't spoil Gotham. I haven't seen it.
I only saw season 1.
I don't even want to see the season 2. Don't watch them. It's not worth it. I think it's annoying.
What else am I gonna say about?
We should talk about the Titan show that's coming out. The Teen Titan show. The upcoming Teen Titan show.
Is it one that's not shit?
Yeah. No. Hold on. This new one is live action.
Which that worried me.
Oh, that's gonna be shit.
No. Hold on. No. But some of the characters look like they might be like CGI'd.
Oh, then it's definitely gonna be shit.
You could probably do a practical cyborg if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Or we have later in Seven Beast Boy and Tim Drake.
It's kind of hard to understand.
Apparently, the 11 TV series is going to have Beast Boy, Raven, Starfire, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, and Hope.
Okay, I brought up a topic earlier that we never really talked about how what we thought of Simon Kinberg possibly directing.
I didn't reframe that topic. Wait, actually, speaking of show, anything on Black Lightning?
What?
Black Lightning? Right.
No, it was Captain Stars and Stripes.
Hang on.
Captain America.
I don't know what to think about Black Lightning, actually.
Well, Black Lightning on TV
show. Hey, Parker, could you unmute? Sorry, I heard something. No, it wasn't mute. How do you unmute someone? Actually muted someone.
No, he says just like a long extended cameo.
Ebony, anything on Black Lightning TV show?
Damn it.
Ebony?
Hey, Park, how do you could you check to see if anyone's muted?
Yeah, I think it's Matthew, or his name is Newt, or whatever. He's muted.
You unmuted, thanks. I thought I heard like noises coming from your channel.
I agree with that.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I guess one of the things that I was looking at when it came to like, what was it? I guess things like when it comes to superhero movies, we live in a very interesting time. I don't know when this superhero renaissance is going to end. It looks like it's not going to end, but you know what we all can agree on? Scarlett Johansson better get a fucking Black Widow movie before she's fucking 50.
I don't think that's going to happen. It's straight more entertaining.
Hold on, I need a bitch for a minute. Okay, so the one thing DC, in my opinion, that's 100% right in the last freaking 3 years is be like, hey, Marvel, we made the first female superhero movie. Not shit. What are you doing? Oh, you've had this great badass spy that you've had for like 5 fucking years or more. No, over like 7 fucking years. Iron Man 2 to Civil War, or whatever the fuck she's coming back, and no Black Widow movie. It's like, okay, people are like, how can it work in the MCU? Here's how. Just make a dark, gritty spy movie, show Black Widow dealing with the assassin side of her and the Avengers side of her. I just wrote your fucking movie. People don't realize how interesting of a character study that could be. And it pissed me off.
Maybe Marvel
that woman.
You.
What?
Maybe Marvel.
Then it's going to be people you hate the movie. There's always going to be haters about the movie.
All right, there's going to be haters, but you know what? They're going to be haters, but you know what? If they don't, make a movie. And then it's going to be like,
okay,
you know what? Then you take the risk You take the freaking risk. DC,
Actually, no.
DC in this, when it came to Wonder Woman, took a risk and they got a home run and a ton of box office revenue. That movie restored a majority of people's faith in the DCEU. So if we're going to keep it real, a Black Widow movie could do the same goddamn thing, probably even more so, because Marvel arguably hasn't had a shit movie. It's maybe had some movies that are lackluster.
The reason why we can't get Black Widow is because I promote bullshit.
Marvel hasn't had a bad movie yet, but Doctor Strange was nearly a bad movie.
No,
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, dude! I completely disagree with that.
Yeah, I have to disagree with you, Josh. Also,
No, I'm not. Hey, I said it was nearly a bad movie.
my mind got expanded. Like I watched an IMAX 3D.
Close to a bad
If I had an extra hour of that, I think my brain would have been destroyed.
But dude, hold on. Let me tell you this pitch really quick. Hold on. Okay. Pitch. A Black Widow movie directed by the guy that did Casino Royale.
Martin Campbell.
Okay. You tell me that fucking doesn't work. Okay.
But as I said, I promote the reason why we cut them all.
Okay. He fucked up with Green Lantern. Okay? He had a mismatch. Green Lantern sucked. But you know what I would argue? That movie was not in his element. Martin Campbell works best when it's a thriller movie.
he did 2 James Bond movies to correct you on that.
Well, that's what I was saying. Those James Bond movies were good spy action thrillers. So, so you know what? If you got the same guy that launched Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig, there's no way in hell that guy could fuck up a Black Widow movie. It is right up his alley. That guy.
Listen. If he fucks it up, though, it's his reputation.
He won't
has
fuck
his
it up. Okay, here's why he won't fuck it up. Okay, he will not fuck it up. He has made 2 of the greatest spy thrillers of all time. The odds and probability of him fucking up aren't that great. Okay? There's no way Martin Campbell could fuck up something that is right in his element. Besides, even if there were haters at this
George Lucas is Star Wars. How about that?
By the way,
what are you fucking talking about?
George Lucas is the Star Wars prequels.
Okay, those are 2 different things. That was a guy who had complete creative control over something he created. Black Widow was not created by Martin Campbell. Martin Campbell would just be the director. We're not even talking about who could write that freaking movie. I would say maybe get Joss Whedon to write some of the screenplay and do it with the guy. Hold on.
Yo, speaking of the Black Widow, what do you guys think of the Hawk and Black Widow loves storyline?
Not a fan of it. I kind of get it, but I'm not a fan of it.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, I can invest in it too, but I thought it was just pushed into for extra screen time. They made that movie too long. Like I feel like they were like.
Okay, if we're talking about what I think.
Yeah, that performance, let's make a performance.
I actually think I agree with Dark Black Boy because I think the Black Widow movie. I talked about this in my random superhero vlog.
And look, and look, you keep saying like, Amuk, your name is Matthew, right? Right? What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, your name. What's your name?
My name Jeff.
What?
Tell him what your real name is.
Matthew.
Matt, okay, here's what I'm trying to get at. If DC didn't take the risk with Wonder Woman, they would still be in that mixed bag state they were in a movie ago. Okay?
It's because I read stuff online that may be true that's saying that the director told DC, the studios, to back off. I read some screens and how making the movie.
And you don't
the
think
director told the writers and
and you don't think Martin Campbell could do it? This is what I'm talking about. If you have great screenwriters, great directors, great fight choreographers, you could get a Black Widow movie that is on par with some of the best James Bond or Jason Bourne movies. You could have
a spy movie from a superhero movie. I'm confused right here.
No, a Black Widow movie can't be a superhero movie. What a Black Widow movie needs to be is a gritty spy thriller that deals with the character. You have to go.
And then when James Bond comes in house, no one be like, I like it shaken, not stirred. Yeah, James Bond cameo.
The fuck no. What I'm saying is it could be on par with it. What I'm saying is it could be compared to it and rank and stack up to some of the best movies in that franchise.
Fine. You see the picture I'm showing right now. I told her to do what we did about the movie. This asshole, you know what we did about the movie. It's this dude's better what I mean, about the movie, where we're not going to be able to go about it in the Marvel Comics. He's doing what we didn't get about the movie.
I thought he quit.
Nope, he didn't quit.
For sure. Okay, you know what? I'm like, okay, Scarlett Johansson wants to do it. Chris Evans wants to see it. Pretty much every fucking crew member in the MCU wants to see a fucking Black Widow
and that's
movie.
gonna happen. That is gonna happen. It's not the Marvel.
When she texts me,
You know
she
what?
gets me in the movie.
If I were Marvel,
McDonald's or
okay,
a house.
If I were Marvel, I would really be reevaluating my movie things for my movie lineup for Phase 4 when there is a Phase 4. I'm serious. You want to know something that be ballsy as fuck? Have a Phase 4. Start Phase 4 with the Black Widow movie and see what happens.
Actually,
okay, Marvel.
Fine. You think about that.
So you're not happy about them doing Black Panther in Phase 4?
Why? Because I promo is not knowing
Wait, Black Panther.
Hold on. Black Panther trailer is lit.
No, Black Panther is Phase 3.
Don't turn this into some kind of war.
I'm not.
Black Panther is Phase 3. I'm talking about Phase 4. Like, okay. DC and Marvel's friendly rivalry has been dead for fucking years.
Yeah.
So at that point, if I'm Marvel and I already know, holy shit, DC got an amazing fucking review, took a fucking risk, and got a home run. If I'm Marvel, hey, fuck it. At this point, what is Marvel?
What happens if it fails and it says,
even if it fails, Marvel would still have a. Here's the thing. The Black Widow movie failing are very, very unlikely. You're talking about a scenario that is extremely unlikely. This is why I'm telling you that the only way to do it properly is with a director that has experience within the spy thriller genre. Think about it. Why else would I pick Martin Campbell? Because judging by his success are one of the best Bond movies of all time. Two of the best. GoldenEye, Casino Royale. And let's look at it this way. GoldenEye has like a 78%, right? Cumulatively on Rotten Tomatoes. Casino Royale has a 95. So critically wise, from a critical standpoint, that if we're gonna go by like what's the likelihood or looking at a pattern of what his next spy thriller could be, a Black Widow movie could maybe surpass Wonder Woman in terms of critical praise.
Yes, that's true. But there is a hope. There is a hope with that statement. Let me explain. Before you let me explain. Marvel Studios.
Wonder Woman in the box office for a couple of years, I think.
Let me speak. Let me explain. Let me see. Like Marvel Studios can't buy you told promo to fuck off, and now Marvel Studios split from More Entertainment. More Entertainment only controls TV shows. They don't control the movies. Marvel Studios left More control the movies. So anyway, they're split and keep them inside. And promo the same asshole. It's going to want the Inhuman down first. This is what the Inhuman situation is happening. Can't fight didn't want to do with the Inhumans. And that asshole is the reason why Black Widow never happened. But now can't fight left promotion, and now mostly it's just stuff right now. They can do a Black Widow movie. That can happen. It's only cut them all succeed. And that's great.
Look, I really hope that Captain Marvel succeeds so that a Black Widow movie could come out of it, because it would be an interesting contrast. What the fuck just happened? Okay. Maybe.
Sorry to interrupt you again. I've been trying to find this spot. I know you guys are talking. I have no problem with that. But I just wanted to say quick, and then you guys can go back. I was thinking that my time it's around midnight would be the latest.
Yeah. Me and you are in Central, Parker.
Okay, yeah, because I know we're in different time zones here, but for me, which midnight is in an hour and a half, so at the latest, we would keep going for an hour and a half because I got to wake up a bit early for tomorrow than I would normally do. So we can keep talking and stuff. I just wanted to say, say that quickly. Say that at the beginning. I apologize. Say that one. So yeah.
Oh, Andrew.
Anyway.
What I would do if I was Marvel. Cancel the Captain Marvel movie.
No, keep Captain Marvel. Keep that movie.
Cancel it or reshuffle it. Reshuffle it. Delay it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Here's this. I would push back the Captain Marvel movie, put Black Widow in that place. Because if not anything, Black Widow deserves a movie more because she's already been fucking established.
I'm just saying.
That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. And look, what I was saying, and like Sean just proved what I was saying. When my reasoning for picking Martin Campbell as opposed to Sam Mendes is that Martin Campbell, judging by the RT score, which yes, I do understand is a consensus of critics, majority-wise, he's a logical option. His element is a good spy thriller.
Yeah, Martin Campbell, he directed GoldenEye and Casino Royale very well.
That's what I was trying to bring up. You just have to apply the same thing to Black Widow, and you have a masterpiece of a superhero movie. You could have a character study that rivals The Dark Knight, for God's sake. That's what you could have. A Black Widow movie could be as great or better than The Dark Knight if they put a ton of fucking effort into it, which I guarantee you with Martin Campbell at the helm will make that movie fucking amazing.
Brian, what was Winter Soldier? Winter Soldier account was a James Bond movie.
Dark Knight.
Dude, I'm not trying to say. I'm trying to say that when I see a solo movie for a character that has a ton of potential and intrigue, Black Widow throughout the comics has always been the shadiest fuck character. That character that has had this real dark double agent side to her.
Indeed.
This is how I compare it, really. This is how I see it. Let me use another Bond analogy for a minute. When I look at Black Widow today, we've kind of seen the Brosnan, Roger Moore side of her, right? In terms of Bond comparisons. I want to see the fucking Timothy Dalton and Daniel Craig side of Black Widow. I want to see that ruthless, cold-blooded assassin come out in that movie. If they do it, they can do it. Scarlett Johansson has proven that she can do that. Don't fuck with me. Look very well. Ghost in the Shell proved that fairly well. And you want to talk about a movie where I think she was amazing under the fucking skin. Because let me tell you, it's easy to have dialogue delivery. It's harder to get emotion in the face well. And Scarlett knows how to do that.
That's the point. I would piss. But I hate the anime movie. And movie might have been stuck. But the action movie, you piss that anymore. Like, because it's so goddamn boring.
What, the Ang Lee movie?
No, the Golden Shower movie. I saw it in 3 days, and I wasted my time.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
I thought it was boring. For me, I just made.
I can understand it.
I'm sorry. If you want to do a Scarlet Witch, if they want to, I can't talk straight. If you want to do Black Widow movie, I'm down. I'm down for it. I'm down for anything more. It's down for a movie with.
I guess like one of my main like passions for a Black Widow movie has just been like, I look at Scarlett Johansson. I've been a fan of Black Widow since I was 11. I've liked Scarlett Johansson for years now, you know. I have seen her in so many different roles. She is a really amazing fucking actress. I saw her live on Broadway once, for God's sake.
Lucky. Nice.
Yeah, it was Under the Skin. It was kind of hot and roof back in December of 2012. It was a preview screening. Second row, baby.
Nice.
Anyway, enough of me bragging like an asshole. What I'm trying to get at is Scarlett Johansson is a true thespian actor. Thespian meaning like someone who's really good in theater and stuff. So if she was given a script, and I bet you Scarlett wants to explore that other side of Black Widow more.
I'm hoping we do get that. At the end.
Look. Here's me hoping that at some point we get a really great Black Widow movie directed by someone who knows what they're doing with spy films or an action movie.
May I have a suggestion? May I have a counter argument? How about a Hawkeye and Black Widow team-up movie?
I'd rather look. Here's the thing: you might think I'm an asshole for saying this. I just think Black Widow's a more intriguing character than Hawkeye. Hawkeye's kind of like Hawkeye's cool. Hawkeye's a cool character, but I think that Black Widow has more layers to her.
I know, but no. Here's my idea. My idea: we have Black Widow and Hawkeye team up, and they're big basically spy adventure movie. You have both characters.
You could get that, but it might. I see where you're going in this regard. I do. It's just that, like, maybe we're just looking for two different movies. Maybe it's because I really love the character of Black Widow, and it's like as a fan of that character, she does have a lot of depth and a lot of things you could dive into.
And yes, they're longer than Harry Potter.
Pages of just them walking.
You know what I mean?
I could read it. I can read it because I'm like, yeah. All the time, babe.
Anyways,
John,
if you're with your girlfriend, I could you don't have to be here. You can go. It's okay. No, it's okay. Like,
because those movies are much longer than any of the Harry Potter films.
I don't know if he hears you.
Much longer.
Anyway,
Sheeple.
They're over 3 hours long.
I guess what I'm
Love of my life. She broke up with me.
I'm trying to get. I guess what I'm saying is that, like, a real. I don't know. I think I made my case for a Black Widow movie. I made tons of fucking videos about it. I've shown a comic adaptation you could do if you go back to the roots of the character. It could be a really amazing film. Best lined up, and it pisses me off that you didn't just bite the fucking bullet by now.
Hopefully, then I saw the picture. I probably gone. Well, actually, not gone. You still enjoy more entertainment, but not more serious, but more entertainment. Hopefully, we can find a Black Widow movie after the Captain Marvel movie. Then we get Black Widow movie.
What is like Black Widow movie? I'll be first in row to get the first two.
Bro, I will be there I'll be camping out for that fucking movie. I'll be going nerd waiting for Star Wars camping out mode for the Black Widow movie.
Anyway, after the Marvel themselves, with instead of Wonder Woman, did open the door to other superhero besides Marvel DC.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion. If we're talking about MCU movies, Black Widow movie.
What? Okay, I'm Black Widow movie. You saw it highway. Don't do it for me anymore. Well, I need John. I did that.
Let's have this discussion of Star Wars anymore. Because Brian will lose his mind. He is kidding. But Brian is kind of.
I don't know what to watch.
No boy, I'm not letting go. Well, anyway, speaking of Star Spinner movie, the one Star Spinner movie I want is the old public movie.
You should watch Deadpool.
Interesting Star Wars movie, like something they could really do. Most unexplored territory. In between movies.
Be kind of dark, like the dark side.
There are two areas of Star Wars that are very unexplored in the new canon.
Oh,
We've had enough.
Is one that Tevye's got? Is that one of the unexplored ones? The
Yeah,
Old Republic?
well, obviously Old Republic, but let's go even more obscure. Episode 1 and in between episodes 1 and 2. That's a 10-year gap.
Episode 1 movie, really?
Hey, why not? I want to see. Look, I'm a diehard Star Wars fan. I want to see what Obi-Wan and Anakin were like training. I want to see Obi-Wan training young Anakin.
Give me
like when he was really young. I want to know what that was like. I want to know what made Anakin become so bitter and angry.
I don't know if they'll go that route because
Movie one, Anakin is much better than a fucking solo Darth Vader movie.
Oh, I love Hayden Christian as Anakin. People hate Hayden Christian. I love him as Anakin.
Just don't put Jar Jar in any more Star Wars movies, and I'll be happy.
Dude, if you're doing in between, like, okay, here are two areas that no one has explored. Okay, we've gotten the episode, we've got in between 2 and 3 covered fairly well with the Clone Wars.
Right.
Series. We've got, regardless of your feelings, we're just going to keep it real. What has been covered fairly well. I think
the era of Rebels
three and,
covered as well.
I think 3 and 4 has been covered enough at this point.
That's
Unless
Rebels.
they bring Force Unleashed back, make Galen Murray.
Okay, I'm back.
God damn it!
Finally.
I want to see that motherfucker tear shit up.
Yeah, give me Star Trek again now.
I just like the Force Unleashed a lot.
Fine.
Okay, so what are we talking about now?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay, I actually wouldn't do it.
Hold on. Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars. I suck at singing. I'm gonna stop.
Fine. If I'm a suggestion, why not bring Kyle-Katarn?
I don't. Here's the thing. In terms of the new canon, I'm not sure Catan. I think Catan has been replaced by Kanan.
But Kyle-Katarn is that the one who helped me run to the academy. But
That's probably why Galen Merrick couldn't work, because Disney pretty much retold a lot of Legends material and Rebels in a way.
Yeah, that pissed me off, but no Doug Revan.
Yeah, oh shit, yo, here's what's bullshit about Revan. In a deleted scene from season 3 of Clone Wars, they were gonna bring him back as a vision that the son sees. Like, it's like, oh fuck, that would have been cool.
I didn't know why to cut that out because you remind me said that wouldn't make any sense. I agree 100%, and from a story perspective, it wouldn't make much sense to have Revan to involved.
Bro, fuck that. It would have made Revan and Bane canon.
Actually, Bane is canon.
Well, Revan isn't, and Revan should be canon.
Yeah,
like, from what I've researched about Revan, he's a very fascinating. Revan is as fascinating a character to look into as Anakin is, when you really think of it.
Not just Revan, but also Sith Emperor, okay, Valkorian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yo. My friend and I were talking, I found my one complaint with Force Awakens. Are you ready? My one complaint with Force Awakens. Phasma was pointless.
Yep, Phasma was pointless.
Okay, here's something really funny. Phasma betrays the entire First Order over a threat of getting shot. Jango Fett fist fights Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi. Like, you get what I mean? Like, seriously, comparatively, who's more badass? Jango Fett goes to Obi-Wan. Holy fuck!
And Boba Fett fought Luke Skywalker and died.
Yeah, but come on, I think if we're going to keep it real on the silent badass character, Jango's kind of the most badass. Because he fist fought Kenobi, he held his own against Windu for a time, he took out a few Jedi. Like, Jango was a fucking beast.
Yeah, Jango is awesome. I agree.
Everyone thinks Boba is better when Boba did Jack.
No, Jango actually would fight. Like, Boba looked cool, but it's only in, like, books.
That's what it is.
He's been a badass. Jango, you saved fucking shit up.
Agreed.
Boba Fett's not dead. I'll
Dude, Boba Fett is dead.
More so in Clone Wars. Watch a movie.
Boba Fett's pretty interesting in Clone Wars. Oh yeah, one thing as Star Wars fans we can all agree on. How beautiful was it when you saw Hayden Christensen come out at Celebration and get a ton of applause?
Kind of shocked.
I'm actually happy about that because he's right. He's now in the Star Wars movie.
You know, it's like, and you can tell he was a little shy. He's like,
seven.
Rotten Tomatoes at me. Like he kind of had this look of, please don't throw a Rotten Tomato at me. I know you don't like me as Anakin, but don't kill me.
Did you see the death of Darth Maul in Rebels? That was a pretty good death for Maul.
Dude, that was, at first I was a little like, what the fuck? But then I really thought about it, like,
Maul dies again?
Fuck.
No,
like,
he's officially dead
shows
now.
you that if Obi-Wan really felt he had to get shit done, he gets shit done quickly. So he pretty much he was pretty much holding back against Vader the whole
Yeah,
time.
somebody should post a clip of that because you can actually post a clip of it, the whole fight.
Yeah, all I know is, what was I going to say?
I'll just see some of this.
Maul didn't die in the Phantom Menace. Maul became more of a badass in the shows than he did in the movie. Dude, Maul psychologically.
No.
Obi-Wan.
No.
John, he dies in Rebels. Maul does.
Maul fucking
He's
broke
officially dead in
Obi-Wan.
Rebels. He
He
dies
killed the love of his life. He pretty much fucked everything up. Look, if you really look at Maul in Clone Wars, that is a guy that his one mission in that series is, I will break you, Obi-Wan. I will break you like you fucking broke me. Even in Rebel, his main mission is, Obi-Wan, I'm going to fuck you up. And it's so beautiful. And his last moment, like Maul's last words to Obi-Wan about Luke, yes, he does say, is Luke the chosen one? Don't get mad, I'll explain. He says, is he the chosen one? And then Obi-Wan, let me explain. He says he is. And then Maul says to Obi-Wan, he will avenge us. That's the only thing Maul was concerned about since the day he got cut in half was revenge. Hell, even before the day he got cut in half was vengeance.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that is depressing.
With every new entry,
hold on, let me get what I was saying. Let me get what. Hold on, John, before you freak the fuck out, let me explain. No, you're not gonna freak the fuck out because I'm gonna explain it to you. Obi-Wan, at that moment in time, thinks Anakin fucked up and is beyond redemption. Why do you think, even in death, he tells Luke he's more machine now than man?
Twisted and evil.
This fully fits into that mindset Obi-Wan had, and had throughout the original trilogy. From Obi-Wan's point of view, as far as he is concerned, Luke has to be the next chosen one due to Anakin falling. Remember, it's only been a little over a decade since Anakin fell. So Obi-Wan's all like, Anakin's fucking dead. Seriously, from Obi-Wan's point of view, there is only Vader. There is no Anakin anymore. And if you really want to go deep, psychological standpoint, Vader and Anakin were two different personalities, really.
Yeah,
it was a Jekyll and Hyde thing. The whole
Ahsoka
time.
couldn't with Anakin. And
Ahsoka couldn't even save him. So at that point, from Obi-Wan's point of view, Anakin's fucking dead. He died on fucking Mustafar.
Speaking of Vader, actually, the comics that he's in are really good. Actually,
yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to explain.
It ties into Yoda's lightsaber.
Yeah, I don't want that at all. I don't want that idea.
Anakin is still the definitive chosen one.
Right.
But from Obi-Wan's point of view, he sees Luke as the chosen one, considering how far Anakin fell.
Yeah.
Even in Legends, this can be argued.
That's true.
Even in the Legends continuity, in the book Kenobi, he actually discusses, I hope this prodigy, I hope this young boy will not fall like the last. Like Obi-Wan is really in a depressed, dark fucking state. The only thing he has to live for is protecting Luke Skywalker.
You know what I want to see is for Obi-Wan is what he did on his life on Tatooine. Like I want to see the
what are you saying, Sean? What are you saying?
Okay, so we're gonna go with the whole Anakin actually. If Anakin's actually dead and all of it remains as Vader, then this scene is totally valid then. This shit is totally valid.
Dude, what I'm trying to get, dude, we're talking about Obi-Wan's point of view, not the canon, not Luke. This is purely Obi-Wan's point of view. What we learned in Return of the Jedi was that Obi-Wan and Yoda were wrong. That Padme and Luke were right. There is good Anakin. There is Anakin Skywalker in Vader. It doesn't devalue that at all. If you really analyze it, from what Obi-Wan saw and what he witnessed, dude, he fought the guy on Mustafar. He heard from his own mouth, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. He says only a Sith deals in absolute. From Obi-Wan's point of view, Anakin is fucking dead.
Anakin's gone. Like,
metaphorically speaking.
You have allowed this dark lord to twist your mind until now.
That was before That was before this line. That was before I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. I should have known the Jedi were planning to take over. Anakin, the Chancellor, is evil. Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine. Hold on.
It's been twisted though. Obi-Wan knew.
Obi-Wan sees that Anakin is too far gone. Remember what Yoda said to him when he was watching the hologram. I can't kill Anakin. He's like my brother. I can't do it. Yoda said, twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become the boy you trained. Gone he is, consumed by Darth Vader. So if fucking Yoda, if the Grand Master of the Order, the all-knowing, all-wise Yoda thinks that the Chosen One has fallen and cannot be redeemed, and Obi-Wan tried, okay, Revenge of the Sith, he tried during the Mustafar battle to save him, but he sees during that fight that Anakin's gone. It's why he lets him die. It's why he lets him burn to death in Revenge of the Sith, because he sees he's gone. Anakin is gone. And it's why it's why it's just one thing I want to finish. One thing I want to finish. And then I'll let you speak. One thing. It's that when Obi-Wan says, "You were my brother, Anakin," I loved. Hold on. Stop laughing. I'm trying to look at this really from Obi-Wan's point of view. I loved you. Loved. Meaning it was a past tense thing. Not present. Meaning from Obi-Wan's point of view, yeah, Anakin's fucking dead. Yoda's point of view, Anakin's fucking dead too. It was only through Luke that he could say that Anakin could be redeemed. Because that was the future. That was maybe what he had left of Padme, not what was the old Jedi Order that he fought to destroy as Vader. So what I'm trying to get at is, if you really analyze Obi-Wan's mindset, yeah, Luke being the chosen one does make sense. As Obi-Wan said, from what I told you is true, from a certain point of view, from Obi-Wan's point of view, at that moment in time, Luke's the chosen one, not Anakin, considering all the horrible shit that he did before he was in the suit and after he was in the suit. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
No, yeah, I understand.
So I'm a fucking nerd. I'm a joke. I can't help it.
Anyway, dude, the Rocky star. Anyway, dude, let's start the winner. So, you know, Papa, I know, Yo, Brian. Here's my final idea of a Star Wars movie. Force Unleashed. Wow. Since we can't talk in the movie, I want Dash to end on the movies. Galen Merrick.
I want a Galen Merrick too, but well, you could.
You can still do it with Rebels, right?
Maybe it's 5. Maybe you could say Force Unleashed is 5 years before Rogue One, because the Death Star's already complete. So, yeah, you could get away with it, but no.
Well, all Inquisitors are dead. All Inquisitors.
Okay, what I was hoping they would do is that they show Galen Merrick as a completely different character, as kind of like a bloodlust psychopath that just craves killing. That is completely broken by the dark side.
Listen. Right.
Yes, you were saying.
Okay, let me just say something. I thought I was the loudest person in this group, so now you have taken that back from me, Mike. Congratulations, you won a reward.
Well, have you seen my rants, good sir?
Yep.
All of my rants should have a disclaimer. This will break your eardrums and headphones.
Anyway, how about Galen Merrick? Here's my backup point is that since the Inquisitors are all fucking dead, they suck. Alright, you created, you all failed, so you know what? Like, fucking created. It's time for plan B. Like Vader has to sign the secret plans.
So, Max the last Inquisitor. Maybe.
Plans B is don't always go.
The Inquisitors are dead practically now.
Yeah, no, okay. Actually, you know what I'd love to see? Oh my god. Yo, even better. Bring Starkiller back, but in his Sith Stalker armor.
What?
The last Inquisitor, Starkiller.
That would make sense.
Well, they had to give him a new name because they
You can
called.
still use Starkiller?
Because they called Death Star 3.0 Starkiller.
No, you don't have to give it a new name. Completely different thing. Maybe, hey, if you really want to get nitpicky, maybe because of how, maybe they went through the Emperor's archives, right? And saw how dangerous of a monster that Galen Merrick was as Starkiller, that you could make the case that Starkiller Bay is named after an Inquisitor who was a freaking monster that destroyed everything in his path, like Starkiller Bay. You get what I mean?
Also, we need Proxy. Proxy that I also enjoy.
I hate to say it. There's no way they could reintroduce Force Unleashed the way it is now in the canon. Because one of the core plot points of that movie, of that game, is establishing the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah,
and the Rebel Alliance is already established in Rebels. That's what the whole series is about. So Rebels kind of took its place, sadly.
The best prequel character was Jar Jar Binks. He's like my best prequel character. He's my favorite. He's such a good character. Like, he made the movies funny.
Are you trying to make me mad, bro?
Well, Empire.
Jar Jar. I hate him. I want to freaking.
Annie, it's you, Annie, again, Annie.
Dude, I guess not. Yo. Oh man, they already did this.
Anyway,
no, Obi-Wan was the best. No, I'm gonna be honest. Obi-Wan's the favorite from my favorite character from all Star Wars movies.
I gotta defend something really quick. And I guess I'm in a huge argument with another friend of mine about this, about Rey and their fight against Kylo Ren. I'm gonna break down every little fucking thing that happened that explains why Rey beat Kylo in that fight.
The Kylo was injured.
Hold on. I'm gonna get not just injured. We have to look at his character traits at that moment. Okay, he thought by killing Han Solo, it would make him stronger in the dark side. As we saw when after he kills Han, after he falls, it cuts to him having this look of shock, like, what have I done? So clearly, mentally, he's not in a good state of mind. He gets shot by a Wookiee bowcaster. It's a miracle he's still fucking walking from being shot by a Wookiee bowcaster. And I'm pretty sure Chewbacca didn't give a shit what setting that was on, because he just saw his brother fucking die, pretty much.
Dude,
like essentially. So Kylo Ren is injured, not mentally in a good state. And the main thing, How is he holding his lightsaber? One-handed. One-handed. Not two-handed. Because if he was not overconfident in his abilities, he would be holding it two-handed. If you look at Kylo Ren, what is his main thing? He wants to be Vader. He wants to be Darth Vader. So, he wants to imitate his fighting style. What was one of Vader's main techniques? Taunting his opponents by using one-handed sword play, right?
Yeah.
Unless it was against serious opponents like Luke in Return of the Jedi and Kenobi in A New Hope. So he was trying to toy with Finn. Throughout most of that fight, Kylo Ren somehow has the upper hand against Rey because Rey herself isn't in a good state of mind either. She's running away from him, trying to survive throughout that fight because the guy's a fucking lunatic. So she's running, dodging, jumping. It's only when she's backed into a corner, right? Think about it like this. Okay, the way Rey tapped into the Force in that moment.
I like that picture.
Hold on. The way Rey tapped into the Force in that moment. Think about Bruce Banner when he becomes the Hulk. Whenever the Hulk is backed into a corner, depending on what version you watch, the white eyes come in and he hulks out. Pure rage and instinct takes over. In Rey's case, when she stops, thinks, lets the Force flow through her, act on instinct and emotion, and lets the Force guide her, it is only through then that she comes out beating Kylo and kicking his ass, who, by the way, was already severely injured. Hold on. So, if we're going to keep it real for a minute, here's the thing I'd like to bring up. I always like to put this matchup in place. Okay, if Bespin Luke Skywalker went up against Rey, I think Bespin Luke would win. Why? Because Luke already had a little bit of training. Luke was already pretty skilled in the Force, and Luke would not have been as severely injured as Kylo was. The main thing about the Sith is that they get their power, or the dark side, is that you get your power through hate, through anger, through pain. Pain, that's the main thing. Yeah, it sounds a little emo, but that is what the dark side is fueled by. Pain. If you look at the Legends version of Darth Vader, what fuels Darth Vader in the Legends continuity? Pain and anger. When you look at Kylo Ren, he was trying to, once again, imitate Vader. And obviously, he overestimated his ability and got his ass beat. But guess what? Your overconfidence, as Luke Skywalker said to Palpatine, your overconfidence is your weakness. And that speaks true for the entire Sith and dark side philosophy. When you go to the dark side, you become so overconfident in your ability that you lose and will become easily defeatable. Think about it like this. If we're going to look at another duel, Obi-Wan was strategically brilliant in the way he fought Anakin on Mustafar. Because on Mustafar, Obi-Wan is a master of defense fighting. Anakin was an aggressor. What was it? Just kind of like Kylo Ren in that case. So the more you give into your anger and the more you physically exhaust yourself, the more likely and vulnerable you are to getting a sneak attack by
Anthony, I want you to chime in on this because you've been really quiet about this. And I want to get your opinion on what you talk about.
I have just debunked every Rey hater complaint. Boom.
I think that's why John left. He was tired of Brian rambling.
Rebuttal to Brian's statement.
Okay, rebuttal.
Okay.
Wait.
Back to the Obi-Wan fight for a minute. You have a master Jedi. You have a master Jedi with a lot of fighting experience.
Did somebody mute Anthony?
Hold on a fucking minute.
I don't know.
Hold on a fucking minute. Hold on. Anakin and Obi-Wan were evenly matched fighters.
Exactly.
Kylo Ren was not fully trained.
Okay, but Brian, here's the thing. You have Obi-Wan who has a lot of experience versus somebody who's far powerful. But with Rey and Kylo, You have somebody who has fucking no training at all versus somebody who has far more training.
Okay, hold on a fucking minute. Hold on.
Boy.
For one, you keep mentioning about that no training thing, but I will reiterate. Letting the force flow through you, act on instinct. It's why it's why Luke blew up the Death Star. It's the same damn thing. Whenever someone is firmly in a state of mind and lets the force and their instincts flow through them against an opponent that is overconfident and angry and exhausted, it's like real fighting, really, okay? If you are in a real fight, and I've taken martial arts so I can confirm this, if you exhaust yourself, right? Try to pummel defenses over and over and over and over. You will exhaust yourself so damn much to the point that you will be very vulnerable to someone kicking your ass. Kylo Ren was
have a good night, man.
Anakin was Anakin. When you analyze that Mustafar battle,
Have a good night.
the reason have a good night, Tevya. The reason why he lost that fight, Anakin lost that fight, because Obi-Wan knew Anakin and knew how to beat him. He was a defensive fighter. Now, here's the other thing. Kylo Ren and Rey, and again, you also have to take into account, what is this? Kylo Ren was not in a good state of mind. Kylo Ren was overconfident. Kylo Ren was severely injured. So, any minute now, Rey was going to kick his ass.
Parker, do you see what he's
when,
showing?
and you also have to look at that.
Do you see what Tevya's been showing?
Carefully.
Brian just made a very interesting point. You made a good point, Brian, because I don't know what's going on with Sean, but apparently he's an episode 7 hater.
Dude, I'm trying to reiterate. Like, look, it's not a matter of hating. It's a matter of analyzing your combatants' fighting style.
He's got it on there now. What he was trying to talk about.
Hold on. Think about it like this. Okay, even better. Luke versus Vader on Bespin. That's a great example. Now, yes, Vader was more trained. And again, here's the thing you have to keep in mind. Luke, with barely any training, at certain points, got the better of Vader because Vader was overconfident for most of that fight. It was only till the very end where he basically like, okay, I'm not fucking playing anymore. You're gonna fucking get wrecked, bitch. Like, seriously, think about it. Had Kylo Ren, and you also have to look at Kylo Ren as a man, as a character. Vader was more manipulative, sadistic, contemplating, had decades of experience. Kylo Ren is a novice Sith Lord that has only faced off against freaking civilians. He has never faced off against Jedi, and if he has, he hasn't faced off against one in years. And if we're going to go even further, the only reason the Jedi were defeated, Luke's Jedi Temple were defeated, is because they were overwhelmed, and Luke probably was, oh my God. Oh my God! If we're going to keep it real, like the thing is with Kylo Ren, he is the definition of your overconfidence is your weakness. If he was not overconfident, if he was in a calm state of mind, Rey would have died, but he wasn't. He was overconfident. He thought, because he already defeated Finn, he thought, that's another thing. Not only did he take a bowcaster to the freaking ribs, okay, probably blowing up his fucking liver and some essential organs, okay, like
that's rude.
Mentally, is he like, I'm a Sith, I'm stronger. When there's another side of him that's like, you just killed your dad. What the fuck are you? You have those two sides conflicting, and on top of that, because notice, when Rey wasn't tapped into the Force and letting it flow through her, she was easily defeated by Kylo. But because Kylo had that fight with Finn and was very exhausted, because you saw, look at that scene more closely. Look at that scene more closely. Do you really think Kylo at that point?
I rewatched it.
Do you really think at that point, Sean? Let me ask you. Do you really think Kylo thought that? Oh, I knocked that bitch out. I'm gonna get my lightsaber. He didn't expect it, and it was clear from the beginning of that fight that Rey may have had an upper hand because she got the fucking saber, not Kylo. Why? Because it calls to you. The Force flows through you. You have to let the Force flow through you. It's
Kylo, episode 8 apparently had them with Mordorker. I think Kylo gonna die. He's not gonna be saved. He did for episode 8.
I'm just saying, when you analyze that fight, no context.
I have been getting a theory in my mind that we're getting a repeat like we did in episode 6, where
There is a theory. Someone proposed a very interesting theory that Kylo Ren, his main destiny is finishing what Vader started. So episode 9 could be the Empire rising and taking over.
That would not make any sense.
Yo, guys, I gotta go to bed. I'm kind of tired.
Night, dude.
Take care, man. Talk to you later.
Bye. Look, I'm very
No, Sean. Are you going to keep interrupting him, Sean?
Whoever. Oh my God! Please, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, just Dave, you want to say something?
Yeah, like, I want to. I really want to give one more suggestion to nutshell. I do want to see at the end in Star Wars in the movies.
Muting me.
Wait, what's going on? Who's yelling?
I think Dave is trying to talk or something.
Wait, Anthony, are you there?
Muting me before I take you out of here, son.
Wait, Anthony, are you there?
Yeah,
Hold on, Anthony, in chat.
Yeah, he's there.
Him. It's me. I'm shouting at Sean because he wants to fucking hear me. Stop it, Sean. You're pissing me off, Sean.
I'm
on.
Okay, let's let Tavia say what he wanted to say.
God damn it, Sean, I want to talk. I'm going to talk. God damn it, Sean. You ain't going to do that.
Hold on. Josh.
No, boy. As far as concerned, I am 18. I have freedom of speech, and Sean's going to let me say what I damn well.
Josh. We're all adults here. I understand.
Yeah, Sean, can you let him
just
keep him unmuted and get along?
Josh. Okay. Say your piece, but try to say it calmly. Who? Okay, unmute Josh. The fuck?
I didn't mute him this time. I swear I didn't. My hands are right here.
Who muted Josh?
Speakers are going out.
Holy hell.
Sean's pissed me off again. Fucking muting me. What the hell's wrong with you, Sean? Go and finish, Brian. Because as of now, me and Sean, we finna handle this shit after this hangout. Me and Sean finna handle this shit.
Okay.
On talk. You go on talk.
Just let Josh say his piece. And then he can rebuttal. This is how we discuss.
Well,
just let. I don't know.
Anyways,
could Josh?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just.
It's late.
It's fine.
It's late.
Fine.
Pretty late.
Yeah.
You're tired.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Right.
All right. Just say your piece, Josh. Say your piece. We'll listen.
Yeah, I'm calm. I'm saving what I have to say until the till the end of this because Sean is gonna fucking interfere. I'm
All right.
Wow.
All right, guys, just chill.
Don't say anything. Don't say any fucking thing, Sean.
All right. Look, one of the things that what was I gonna say that?
Let me calm down before I lose my temper again, Sean.
All right, don't be angry at each other. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that.
I'm not gonna fight him on here. I'm not trying to attack Sean. I'm just trying to be part of the discussion.
Okay.
If wants muting me and him are gonna have a serious issue.
All right.
Wow.
Just let
A while before I. You know what? Sean has one more time. You got one more time, Sean. I'm trying to be nice, but I can't be nice with him. I won't be pouring no argument with him.
All right, guys.
Anybody out there is watching this, I am sorry, but I've been arguing with him for the last few days.
About what?
Nothing. It's just between me and him. I don't want to discuss it here. I just want to have a good time and enjoy it because Nerdpack's about to get. I just want us to have a good time.
Let's not start a fight, please.
All right. Let's just say what you have to say. Tavia, what were you gonna say?
Thank you.
I'm gonna say until the end because I gotta let Anthony speak. I'm gonna make up for him. Let Anthony speak.
Okay.
Anyway, do I need to be nuts before this debate? Wait, here's. I have one more case I do want to bring up, and that's really important. So that's a movie or a TV show. Because this, well, I have my Darth Maul. Who Darth Maul?
Yeah,
Darth Maul had at the Sith Empire. The Sith Empire is for the old public, and it's a long story. But he had to brought the Empire to leadership after Malgus betrayed everybody. And there's other cool guys at the series. But besides Darth Maul, and that, in conclusion to this whole debate, episode 7, episode 8, I'm just going to hold debate for episode 8 until episode 8 is good, and as for the rumored basically Plague being alive and being Snoke.
Okay. If that happens, I want explanation.
I don't think that's going to happen. I'm
Sean.
bullshit.
John. You forget that a first movie in a trilogy is an introduction. A first movie in a trilogy is not going to explain every little thing in between events.
I want to tell him.
Hold on, dude.
I want explanation for how he survived.
All right, dude, you'll get explanation. Okay, so did you want the entire thing of episode 7 to be some happy reunion between Han, Luke, and Leia? Because that's never what it was going to be. It was always going to be a passing of the torch film.
I got an answer for this question. Sean, he honestly wants to know everything that happened between Return of the Jedi, and I don't want to sit through a Star Wars movie over 3 hours.
And dude, I hate to be an asshole, but Sean, I'm sorry. Sean,
he's not going to explain everything.
Sean,
everything else. That's the point of a trilogy. And Brian makes a good point. The first film is not going to give you everything you know. Why are you crying and moaning?
Look,
Josh,
I don't want
we responded to you in the chat.
I just want to say that it's like, look, I think, Parker, you said it best in one of your videos. Every Star Wars movie since The Phantom Menace is going to piss people off.
Yep.
And, dude, you're like 15 now or something?
16, but close enough.
All right, 16. All right, 2 years ago.
I can't.
Okay, you're 16 now. 16-year-old, you got one hell of an insight into the Star Wars fandom. You're going to please some people and you're going to piss some people off. That's just what Star Wars is. Look at the prequel. Mixed reaction. I would say the new sequel series and spin-off movies are overall slightly mixed. Like, I would say 80% love and 20% mixed. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying from an overall standpoint. Like, look, I think if you're going to talk about what Star Wars movies might be the most important of film history, maybe the prequels, considering how much debate they have sparked even after almost 20 fucking years of existing. 20 goddamn years, and we're still arguing about these.
Jesus. I mean, we're all going to be in some retirement home together, all like like act like
We're
crazy
gonna
old
be in the
people still
retirement
talking
home
about this.
after Trump fucks everything up. It causes a global meltdown in World War III, and we're gonna be in a nuclear bomb shelter, and we're all gonna be like, you know, episode 1 didn't suck. Yes, it did. And then it's like, I'm gonna shoot you, save your bullets, you fucking idiots. The zombies are gonna come.
Wow.
Trump's America, everybody.
Yes, make America great again.
And by make America great again, we mean fuck you, Trump.
Nope.
Exactly.
Anyway, overall, I guess it's like I think Rogue One, WW3. No. It's just that like one of the things I like about the direction of this Star Wars series is that, for me at least, it is taking it in a different direction. It's trying to keep some of the old. And Sean, we can have a separate debate about this.
Wait, what?
Sean, we can have a separate debate about this. But from my point of view, yeah, I'm going fucking Star Wars on Star Wars in here, my friend. I've gotten to the point where I like all Star Wars. You know, I like the prequels. I think are okay. I think the sequels are. I think 7 is superior to 1 and 2 by a lot. I'd say it's even superior to 3 by. Yeah, I'd say it's superior to 3. But for me, at least, when I looked at, yes, Sean, Sean.
I do not understand you anymore.
Sean, oh, don't yell, guys.
Damage.
Guys, hold on. What I was trying to say was that. Okay, what I was trying to say was that I like the direction of the franchise. I like that it's trying to stay with the fast-paced nature of the first film, at least for 7. I thought that was a necessary and brilliant thing to do. Like, honestly, this is the thing I don't get. I kind of predicted the ending of 7 from the beginning. I was just off by a little bit. You know what I predicted the ending of 7 would be? I was extremely fucking close.
No one does.
I predicted Kylo Ren would be Luke's son. Luke would come out at the end fighting Kylo Ren. Luke gets his ass beat. Luke is getting force choked by Kylo. Rey, and I think my version is a little more badass, uses the Force, uses both Anakin's and Luke's lightsaber to dual wield fucking Kylo in a fucking epic fight to the death. That better be a goddamn A. I want to see Rey fucking dual wield some motherfuckers.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do that for 8 or 9.
Is there any anime people?
Okay.
Oh no.
John's not here, so I'm going to speak for him. He kind of wants to see Rey get killed in episode 8.
Who does?
John.
Oh.
They're not going to fucking do that.
Right? You say Kylo Ren.
No, I'm going to tell you why they're not going to fucking do that. She's the main character. They're not going to kill the main character of a trilogy like that. There's no fucking way they're going to kill Rey. Rey is going to get her ass beat, but she's not going to die.
Technically speaking,
I'm sure John would be, Brian, I'm sure John will be happy enough to see her get her ass handed to her.
You don't ever look up my Rey fan fiction.
I'm pretty sure I probably don't want to.
It's a little fucked up. I haven't written any. I'm just fucking with you. I haven't written any Rey fan fiction.
Anyway, he's getting late. That's so.
Okay,
anyway,
yeah, Tavia, if you want to go to bed, that's cool.
Yeah, but
it's up
before
to you.
I go,
Star Wars fans can agree on. Every Star Wars fan can agree on.
Topic in that show.
The unaltered cuts of 4, 5, and 6 need a wide release, not just getting lucky at fucking Comic-Con.
Yep.
Okay,
so what do you want to say, Tavia?
Anyway,
before you left?
That show before I pass out, I'm gonna come to conclusion. In my conclusion with the Star Wars, even though I hate that they didn't do the Star Wars with the whole bullshit with Morgan, Will Douglas kind of bullshit with that particular Douglas comment, but as far as I'm just gonna hope the better plan for The Last Jedi. looking forward to that movie. Hope it's good. But after that, I'm not going to watch spin-offs. I'm done with spin-offs. I don't care about Han Solo movie. I don't give a damn that movie. I want the movie to go away, but it won't. But who cares? That's the movie go.
I think I know what you're trying to say.
Okay, the one thing I can agree on, the Han Solo being the next spin-off movie, I don't know. I'm in the camp of I don't know if that one's gonna really work. I think what they should have done was
died in episode 7. We didn't see a body, but we're gonna get a funeral of it in episode 8.
Died. You got your kidding mixed up.
Like I was saying, Han clearly died in episode 7.
This is a prequel.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
The thing is, we may not have seen a body, but at least I'm happy that they're deciding to wait until episode 8 to give us a funeral.
Yeah.
Because if you gave us a funeral in episode 7, I literally probably be pissed. You can have time to grieve and for a main character just in a second movie or something.
That probably was.
What are we talking about now? I'm confused.
I have no idea. I'm
sorry. Yep, I'm sorry. We're confused. The next Nerd Pack, somebody's gonna have to write out what all we're gonna talk
Hold
about.
on, Sean. I need to say something. Did you just say get the 2006 limited editions and you have them?
Yes, I did.
Hold on, Sean. Let's go to eBay. Like right the fuck now. And we're going to play a game of Can You Afford This? Look up eBay Star Wars 2006 DVDs, and we're gonna go on eBay. Your guess, my friend, to get the Star Wars trilogy, including the theatrical cuts.
There you go.
One box set. You have to pay $200.
Just watch. He's gonna show
you for $200 fucking.
I could get a prostitute for $200.
Wait, hold on. We got another one. Star Wars Trilogy Theatrical Versions Limited Edition DVD set with the 2004 bonus disc. $99 plus $5 shipping and handling. Can you afford it? No. Because Parker, I think you can agree with me. We ain't paying no more scalpers no more fucking money.
No, I'm back to the door.
Because the scalpers can eat a fucking dick.
My ex took all my money.
Oh.
That is horrible.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, in conclusion, as far as spin-off movie goes, I don't care what spin-off movie. I'm done. Rogue One with the last straw. Episode I'm looking forward to death. But after that, after episode 8, I'm going to 9. That's it. I'm not going to any spin-offs.
Can I say something though? Hold on.
Sure.
They are planning on doing a Boba Fett bounty hunter.
Don't care.
Don't need it.
do. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's really stupid. We don't need a Boba Fett movie.
Yeah, we do. Boba Fett's awesome.
Yeah.
I like Boba Fett, but Boba Fett didn't really work in a movie because I'd actually been before.
We can talk about something else, like another kind of movie or something, not Star Wars.
Guys, I have one more eBay price to show. I got a few more eBay prices. This is if you want to buy the movies individually, but we're looking if you want to get all three right the fuck now. So
I think Parker should pick a topic. He didn't pick a topic yet. We should let Parker pick what he wants to talk about.
I know I haven't been talking that much, because
I'm sorry.
I don't have an issue. It's kind of fun to hear you guys talking stuff, but
Hold on.
Also, what?
A Star Wars: A New Hope DVD 2006 2-disc set, limited edition, widescreen, brand new, is set. This is just one movie, my friends. $80. Are you willing to pay $80 for one DVD?
and also those DVDs, isn't it like the unaltered
Are rare as fuck.
special
So,
disc or something?
yeah, so let me ask you this, Sean. So, if you had a choice between paying eBay scalper prices, oh, you want to know something a little more fucked up? Guess how much you can get the unaltered trilogy on a bootleg Blu-ray? $50.
How much?
$50. So would you rather pay over $200-something for the shitty versions of the better version, for shitty versions of the good, real Star Wars? Or would you pay $50 to actually get some good quality versions? I'm just being honest, my friend.
I got nothing.
Sorry, but just like, it's just like, I've gotten to this point when it comes to the unaltered cuts of 4, 5, and 6, it's, don't fuck with me.
At this point, we know what all the characters come out at this point, and I'm going to bed, so I'm tired with it. See you
Good
later.
night, Caviar. Whoever needs to go to sleep should go to sleep. Also, best way to get sleep, guys. You ready? I like one of those little eye sleeping masks. They're really nice.
Watch porn, and then when you're done, you'll be tired out, then you just go to bed.
No, porn doesn't do it, because then you got to go through a marathon.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the.
That is just sock. It feels like a real fan.
I'm gonna get this topic off of porn because we'll talk about that. I'm gonna drop a Star Wars bomb on you. Apparently, Disney does have the authority to release the unaltered versions, but they won't do it.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Well, if you're ever at a Comic-Con and you see a bootleg Blu-ray set of the of the despecialized edition of 4, 5, and 6, you know what I would recommend? You buy that fucking thing ASAP.
Yo, I got a topic. Okay, let's talk about the new horror movies coming out this year. There's like 3 new horror movies coming out at the end of this year. Halloween's next year, but it'll be It and Call of Chucky's coming out this year.
Yep.
I'm hyped for Call of Chucky, and I'm hyped
Hell
for
yeah,
It.
me too.
I love the twist on It. The first It's a funny. I laugh at the first It. The second It, this new It seems to be more darker.
Yes. But Matthew, did you hear they said that Glenn is supposed to come back in Cult of Chucky or some shit like that?
I haven't seen
my
any of
God.
the Chucky movies.
That was the stupidest part of the movie. Glenn. Well, I kind of knew because the end of scene of Chucky's hands come out the box. I'm like, okay, something's weird about this.
Okay, not that I even care about this character, but if he really is coming back, I would like them to get Billy Boyd back.
Who?
Pippin for Lord of the Rings voice Glenn.
Fans do not like the character at all. I don't see a reason to bring him back.
Exactly.
Bring back who?
I'm just saying, if they do bring him back, I want Billy Boyd to play the character again.
Well, I'm done. If they were gonna bring it back, I'm done.
Who's done? Don't leave us.
Also, you guys, what's the number one movie you're hyped for this year now? All the movies from this year on. Me's got to be Homecoming or maybe even It. Because I'm not sure how it's going to be. But next year, I know one of my top 3 movies I want to see next year is Halloween Returns. Halloween's my favorite horror franchise of all time.
Mine, I'd say...
Is there a new Jason coming out next year?
No, it's canceled. It's canceled.
We scrapped it.
I'm sure they'll be making another one soon, though.
We're going like...
Next year, I have 5 I'm excited for. Infinity War, Aquaman, Halloween, the new one. And number 2, I put Black Panther and
hell yeah,
Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix is my most anticipated film.
And Infinity War Part 1.
It's my most anticipated of next year. I'm
actually more excited for Black Panther than Infinity War, actually.
Yeah, because Infinity War Part 1, it's like, it's technically ending the story. Think about it like that. It's like, Spider-Man, all the Avengers.
I want to see how Thanos
Galaxy.
plays out first.
Yeah, it's like a movie bono. It's like the biggest invention you can get for Marvel. Having all those superheroes combined.
If all the superheroes coming together to fight Thanos, you gotta have all the heroes together to fight him. It doesn't take 3 people. It's gonna take the whole team to take him down.
Yo, I want to see Spider-Man and Black Widow back to back, knocking motherfuckers out. That would make me fangasm. Because I love Spider-Man, I love Black Widow, and I want to see him fight back to back. Just for one scene, one little sequence back to back. Come on, man! I'm sorry. I'm just I'm not booze today, so yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me today. But who's doing most anticipated next?
Okay, fine. I'll do mine. I've got shoot. I got the new Star Wars coming out later this year. Shit, I had a list in my brain.
2018.
What?
I'm asking Connor, is his list for this year or for 2018?
This year, I think. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm wrong.
Okay, I was
Hold on,
confused.
I'll have to look up some of these.
I'm also excited for Creed 2. Creed 2 is supposed to come out at 2018.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I love the Rock Brothers. Creed was like really good.
Yo, I hate to be this guy, but you already got a turn. I want to hear Connor most anticipated. Then we all go.
Oh,
Whatever.
Black Panther, Aquaman, Mission Impossible 6.
Hell yeah, the one where he converts
Deadpool
everyone to
2.
Scientology.
Tomb Raider.
I'm sorry.
Isn't that Tomb Raider? I did not know that.
What?
They just finished filming it. Actually.
Shit.
It looks. They're basing it off the newer version, actually.
Paco?
Yeah,
The
I'm still
Incredibles
here.
2.
I
Boy,
thought,
what the fuck did you just say? Did you say what I think you just said? Did I
The
just hear the word
Incredibles
incredible?
2.
Hell yeah, I'm hyped for that shit too. Let's go, Incredibles 2. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah!
It's about goddamn time, Pixar. 3 fucking Cars movies, and now we're getting fucking incredible. God damn, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
I'd rather have Incredibles 2 than Toy Story 4.
Agreed.
Everybody agrees.
Fuck, I'd rather have anything than Toy Story 4.
I'm still willing to give it a shot.
Disney. Why do another Toy Story, Disney? I know, because you want to keep doing Toy
Don
Story.
Wrinkles has passed away, so there's pretty much no point to do a Toy Story 4. So it won't be.
Yeah, I agree. Like that was the thing that annoyed me. It's like Rick was like,
They did Toy Story 3 without Jim Varney, so
Rickles is different.
Hold on.
Rickles is different, I think. To be fair.
Hold on. Another one I'm anticipating this year that comes out in September is the sequel to Kingsman.
Yo, I completely forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah, I got mine done.
Can I do mine, friends?
Yeah.
I'm excited for the new It.
Anthony or Brian, do theirs.
Okay, so I want to see. I'm excited for I'm just gonna do the rest of this year because I've been in the blank on what's coming out next year because I don't fucking know. Anyway, obviously episode 8 is probably my most anticipated movie. I'm just because I love 7, so I'm probably gonna, and I have faith in Ryan. Hold on, let me explain. Yeah, I'm doing my list. I'm giving my region really quick. I have faith in Ryan Johnson as a director. I loved Looper, so I am so looking forward to what that guy has to offer for the Star Wars universe. Okay, there's one. Homecoming, I'm definitely excited for. Oh, by the way, here's one thing I gotta say about Homecoming. Can Spider-Man fans make up their fucking mind? Like, Jesus Christ. It's like, I was like, why are you showing Iron Man in this one? Why are you showing Iron Man in this one? You want to
Captain America's also in it, by the way.
Spoilers!
It's on IMDb,
not a spoiler.
not
So.
really.
Spoiler!
No, it's not.
But don't
His
spot
name
that
is
shit.
listed on IMDb.
Guys, as long as Homecoming is better than Amazing Spider-Man 1, I'm gonna be happy. Yeah, I'm
Dude,
sorry.
all I'm hoping, and it might be. Look, I don't think Homecoming is going to be better than Spider-Man 2, the original. I don't think it's going to be better than that.
I don't know. That's a very hard movie to live up to.
That is, but I think it could be better than the first Spider-Man from 2002. So that's what my expectation.
I know it's going to be.
I don't know because
Either be better or as good.
against Spider-Man. He seems more energetic and more into the character.
Like, here's the thing I like about Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I like that he is a kid, that he's very excited, that he is cracking jokes in a way that feels like authentic and real. Like, unlike fucking Andrew Garfield's one, where he's on a fucking armored fucking truck and the round's fucking shooting at him. And he's fucking dodging shit, and there's a bunch of fucking collateral damage there. And like, I'm Spider-Man. Hi, I'm Spider-Man. Nice to meet you. Oh, what's that? Is there a dead woman whose head just got decapitated by that armored truck? Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy trying to make you laugh when I could have Spider-Man could probably be.
I'm scared now.
I'm sorry.
Brian, I'm not the only one who thought Spider-Man making jokes in the Amazing Series was fucking pointless.
I hate the Amazing Spider-Man too. I hate it. But I own it. Why do I own the Amazing Spider-Man 2? Please answer this. Why was I so stupid to buy that movie? Help me!
I have it for the collection. I have it for my Blu-ray collection. I have it for the Blu-ray collection.
What?
I have my own Amazing Spider-Man 2 for the Blu-ray
Carter's
collection.
not in here if you're asking that.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm here if you're saying hello.
Okay, so he signed on his other one.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hold on, let me look this up.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I held off from watching that movie until 2015 when I watched it on cable.
All right, let me look at
Amazing Spider-Man can go kiss my ass.
Oh.
By the way, Parker and Josh, the Amazing Spider-Man review is going to be very long, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, let me look.
Sounds good.
Come on. Movies that I'm excited for.
Here's a question. Why do I own the bad Transformers movies on Blu-ray?
All of them are bad, so which one?
No, I'm not talking about the animated one. I'm talking about the live action, and I own the animated one. So
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me. Ooh, what's this camera obscure? Ooh, what is this? Oh, what the hell? I thought it was like a drama movie. Fuck off. Hold on. Let me look at War of the Planet of the Apes. I'm obviously excited for. Atomic Blonde looks interesting.
Yeah,
that could be an interesting movie. Whoa, what the fuck?
What?
No, there's a Terminator 2 Judgment Day 3D re-release.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Does this count? Does Terminator 2 Judgment Day theatrical re-release count? It doesn't count.
As long as it's not in 3D, I'll be happy.
It's in 3D.
Then I'm out.
It's the only time I'm going to see it on the big screen, so I'll take it. Oh,
I'm
how the fuck
definitely
did I
gonna go
forget
see
this? No,
that shit.
sorry, I was wrong. Star Wars? Okay, this is either between, because Blade Runner is one of my favorite fucking movies of all time. Blade Runner 2049 is probably my second or most anticipated movie of the year because it just feels like this is a movie I went on the 180 for because I was like, why they make a sequel to Blade Runner? I see the trailer. Holy shit, this feels like Blade Runner.
The original Blade Runner.
I love Blade Runner. If Blade Runner was a woman, I would fuck it.
Brian, I'm gonna burst your bubble. I've never seen Blade Runner.
That's okay. I'll send it to you through Google
No
Drive.
surprise. You haven't seen no good movie, Sean.
Hey, don't be mean to Mr. Sean.
Holy shit.
That's some shots fired, bro. That's like stabbing a man in the back. You don't do that.
But maybe that'll help how you look a little bit. Maybe they reduce the surgery on your face. That's the surgery on your back.
Yeah, Blade Runner 2049 is one of the ones I want to see. Probably the most.
I don't like Blade. I never got into Blade Runner. I never watched any of the Blade Runners.
How old are you?
17.
Watch it when you're a little older and watch it at night. It's a lot more interesting then. I'm just
When I'm
saying.
having all dark stuff than you ever did on your Pornhub account, okay?
Dude, I don't care about fucking Pornhub. I'm talking about like a scientific
Sorry,
interest
you.
movie.
My bad. I didn't know what you liked.
I like giant woman porn. There, I said it. There, don't go on my DeviantArt.
You know it's gonna
Oh,
be on
shit.
YouTube, right?
Chicks.
Yeah, if you go on my YouTube and you see like Scarlett Johansson.
No. Hold on, Brian. This is gonna be on the YouTube account.
That's okay. My YouTube account's got that shit in that.
Big Mama's house.
What?
Fuck all of them. Fuck all of them.
All right, hold on. Let me look at a movie I'm actually interested in seeing.
I've watched a bunch of movies that are actually in depth and are good. Here's a good one that you probably haven't watched. I like to do scream and watch people jerk off, action, adventure.
Great.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah.
Folks of being a
What are you talking
wallflower.
about?
That's a good movie.
Archie
Without
Being
being
Wallflower
action.
is good, but it's no. I'm gonna keep it real. In terms of like, look,
It should have won an Oscar.
I love Blade Runner. I'm gonna say this. I love Blade Runner because it really pushes the man. Where is that line drawn between man and machine in such a way that is so fucking intriguing and fascinating and beautifully shot? And it's like you understand the villain. You understand his motivation because it's the most primal fucking instinct in the world. Survival. I want to live forever. Immortality. Seriously, what human being, if you were going to keep it real, what person doesn't want to live forever? Or doesn't want to live longer? Like have a good long life. Right? That's what the villain wants in that movie. He's not even a villain. He's just a guy pushed to fucking desperation. Like you really, trust me, that fucking movie is one of my, it's probably top 5 favorite fucking movies of all time. I've seen it so many fucking times. It's like I said, Blade Runner to me is Ridley Scott's greatest film.
I thought you were gonna say the Alien.
I have to say Alien. I have to say Alien.
What was that one?
Alien.
I think Blade Runner's Alien's great, but I think Blade Runner is just a little deeper because Alien doesn't have like Alien's great from like a suspense aspect, but in terms of like an in-depth character study, it's not that. Maybe it just depends on what your tastes are. You know, I like Blade Runner because of that in-depth character intrigue that it offers. Oh wait, you want to have a mindfuck movie marathon? Allow me to give you a list.
Doctor Strange.
No, hell no. No, we're going hardcore. Clockwork Orange, Fight Club, and Psycho all in a row. All three, one after the other, in that order. Clockwork Orange.
Sitting in the rain, just sitting in the rain. What a beautiful day.
That's not something to idolize. That is something to be fucking terrified of. Like, seriously, when I watch... Seriously, the thing I love about that movie is like you're watching this horrible asshole do all this horrible shit, and you're like, God, I can't wait for him to get his comeuppance. Okay, he does, and you feel like a bit of an asshole for wishing that he would get his comeuppance. Because oh yeah, he fucking that movie to me, Clockwork Orange, is the ultimate empathy test.
Forceful about no
see how far your level of empathy can go. Can you empathize and have compassion for someone so fucking vile? That's what that movie's a test about.
Yeah, it's called Online Dating.
What?
I don't know. I think I don't even know what's going on.
Yes. I guess what I was trying to say was, those are my movies for. What? Oh fuck! I thought it was a V for Vendetta sequel.
Talking about a movie turned into a 5-hour-long paragraph.
Have
Also,
we haven't heard Sean's or Anthony's now?
Oh wait, Detroit. Detroit's one of them. I almost forgot about that one.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, I'd say that's all of them.
Okay, Sean's or Anthony's.
I have me cough now.
Okay, I'll say I'll go since I haven't really talked much in this podcast. So what's this discussion basically?
Your most anticipated movies.
Okay. Okay, actually, let me go to my letterbox. It is definitely on the list. I love the miniseries, and they said I think that they're filming the second part right now, or I'm not sure, whatever. But seeing the trailers, I'm already hooked on this film. I love the atmosphere and the creepy vibe, and people already saying that it looks too much like the original. Like I was already expecting that, but like more of a different take on it, more of like a serious take. Cause let's face it, the original miniseries is cheesy as hell. It is, especially with the second half of that miniseries. He turned to a fucking spider. So, what they're gonna do with this? I believe they're gonna do like a Stephen King cinematic universe or something like that.
Why am I not surprised?
Yes, but I actually am a fan of the Pennywise. This new design of Pennywise, and I actually think that people are saying that, oh, he looks different from Tim Curry's. Like, who the fuck cares? It's 2017, so I was expecting him to look different, but at the same time, a little bit similar. Like, I was fine with it. I'm fine with this look, and I believe that Bill Skarsgård, that's his name, is going to play Pennywise. I think he'll probably do a damn good job. Will he live up to Tim Curry? Who knows? But so far, watching it from the marketing, I'm hooked. Also, too, I'm excited for Kingsman: Golden Circle. I love the first film. Actually, the first film was actually one of the movies where I wasn't really expecting much at all. And I walked out of the theater, loving the film every second of it. And I can't wait to see the sequel. I can't wait to see how they're going to... Hopefully, this will be a trilogy of, like, Kingsman films. And if it is, I'm very excited for this franchise.
You know what Kingsman feels to me like is a younger generation of James Bond, but for younger, you know?
Yeah, and I'm not really the biggest James Bond guy, so yeah. Yeah, but Kingsman, the Golden Circle, I'm excited for. Thor Ragnarok. Wasn't a fan of the first... Well, I liked the first Thor movie, Thor: The Dark World. It's sort of forgettable, but I could watch it, whatever's on. But Thor Ragnarok will probably be the first Thor movie I will say that was freaking awesome. That was great. I mean, I like how they're also going to add the Planet Hulk storyline in Thor Ragnarok. I'm going to go and get the Hulk. And I feel like it's going to be a very fun, entertaining film. And
Hell of the Gods!
But anyways, Thor Ragnarok, I think that so far, the MCU Phase 3 is going very strong. Even though Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 wasn't as great as the first film, but Thor Ragnarok will probably, like I said, be the first great Thor movie. And let's just see how it goes. I think because that the first Thor movie was more of a fish out of water story, and I think some people didn't really like that aspect as Thor: The Dark World. Some people didn't really like him on the Asgard aspect. So him probably going to another planet or something will probably be better for that. Something I don't know what. Would be great, but we'll see how it goes. War of the Planet of the Apes. I'm excited for. I love Rise and Dawn of the Apes. I think those two are fantastic revival to the Planet of the Apes franchise. I love the original '68 film. The sequels, I haven't really watched them for a long time, and I hate the Tim Burton remake. But Rise of the Apes was a great revival. I thought Dawn of the Apes was fucking fantastic. And I really thought that was like a great sequel to sort of like a prequel, reboot, or something, whatever Rise was. But I think that so far this new Planet of the Apes trilogy, I think this will probably be one of my favorite trilogies ever. If this movie will be great. And the apes look fucking badass in the trailers, and shit's gonna go down in this movie. I can tell. Yeah, but that's my thoughts on War of the Apes. And next one, you guys already know this is coming, especially if you know me very well. Cult of Chucky. You guys know I'm a big fan of this franchise since I was 8 years old, and of course, this is something I've been having in my mind. I think any Chucky film after Child's Play 2, people like are sort of mixed on. Like, I know 3 isn't really considered to be the best. Bride and Seed, I fucking hate to death. Curse I like, but most people are split in that film. But Cult of Chucky, it could be a possibility of it could be really good or really bad. But I don't fucking like the idea of having Glenn in there. I think that it's fucking like pointless and stupid to just throw him in there for no reason at all, in service of some bullshit. And I've been having all this speculation and conspiracy theories that since Andy is in this film and he's going to rescue Nika from the insane asylum, maybe either Chucky or Tiffany are going to kill Andy or something. I've always had that theory in my mind.
What if Chucky dies permanently in it?
Huh?
Chucky dies permanently in it, possibly.
Yeah, that's no surprise. Yeah, but...
No, I mean, this could be the last Chucky movie.
It should be, because after this, I don't think they should go anywhere after this. And if this will be the last movie, it's a great. I think it will be a great ass conclusion and a great reunion, and just have each of the different actors from each different segments of the franchise. We have Brad Dourif and Alex Vincent in the original trilogy, Jennifer Tilly from the Variety C segment, and Nika and Fiona Durr from Curse of Chucky. So I think this is sort of like a great combination of both actors from each segment of the franchise, and making it one.
They should also bring back the mother cop as well, but that's just me.
Bring back Kyle or Tyler or his. Yeah,
they could do. Okay, here's what I think they could have done. And I know, Anthony, you're probably not a fan of the Fast and Furious, which is fine. But you remember in Fast 5 when they brought back characters from all past movies?
Nope. But okay.
Of course not. Well, I'm saying they could do that with this, is bring back some of the characters from the past 6 movies so that they can finally, once and for all kill Chucky.
I always had that idea in my mind too, like maybe even though I hate Bride of Chucky, but have Jesse and Jade or something like that. Like come off the kill.
Well, I mean, it's not like Catherine Heigl's doing anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like a movie that I can pretty much predict every plot point coming a mile away.
I mean, but like I said, I'm excited for this film, and I think Sean, what you said right there, I think that idea has always been in my mind for years. So I'm very glad that you said that. And
you're welcome.
They said this movie's supposed to be fucking gory as hell compared to the others. So that's
yeah.
But
gory.
Yeah, but that's something that I'm very looking forward to. See a lot of Chucky doing what he does best, and it's gonna be fucking great. But the Cult of Chucky, I'm excited for. Next, of course, Spider-Man: Homecoming. I'll give crap what any of you guys says. I am a fan of the Amazing Spider-Man films, and the review's coming tomorrow, so don't expect for me to give that movie a negative grade. But anyway,
excuse me, Anthony. I have one thing to say to that.
What?
Traitor! I take out my baton now. I had to. I'm sorry. It's Star Wars. Who saw my post about the most messed up Star Wars meme?
I did.
Obvious reasons, right?
Yep.
Click it and you will see what I'm talking about. The most fucked up meme I have ever seen.
Yeah, but
Well, that's it. Are you done with your anticipated movies?
No, not yet. But anyways, Spider-Man: Homecoming, I'm excited for. Huge Spider-Man fan growing up. Pretty much all of us are, especially Parker and all of us. And I don't want it to fail, because if this fails, probably will mess up Sony Spider-Man and probably the MCU. And probably gonna reboot Spider-Man again.
I think we can all mourn in solidarity if hold on, I'm gonna screen share this so you guys will understand what we will. I'm sorry.
This is going. If this stream is long, I don't mind it because I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hold on. It just GIF.
Then I can talk about 2 things I want to talk about and let Anthony talk. So just, I heard everything.
Okay.
If Spider-Man Homecoming sucks, this is what we are all going to be saying, okay? Afterwards. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes.
All right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we're all going to be like. You were the chosen one.
It was said you would bring balance to the force.
Yes. Wow. Yes.
It was said that you would bring balance to Spider-Man, not bring it down further. Make the franchise not suck, not make it worse.
Did we hear Sean's
Yes, but anyways, I'm
really
excited for Spider-Man Homecoming. I actually already ordered my ticket for the IMAX midnight showing for that film. My local IMAX theater, so I'm seeing that. Why Spider-Man Homecoming t-shirt. And huh?
How much longer Parker going to keep this up? It's been like almost 3 hours.
Yeah. And yeah, 3 hours almost. Or I think over 3 hours, actually.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm actually planning on when Spider-Man Homecoming comes out, if we all see it around that time when the movie comes out, I might do a spoiler chat on my channel. Of course, you guys can join and download the video to your channel.
Right.
Okay, of course, my number one most anticipated movie of the year is Star Wars The Last Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
No explanation why. There's no explanation why.
Because it's Star Wars.
Now I gotta hear Sean's.
Please tell me I can try and get early ticket. And there's nothing. Damn it.
What?
I can't get early homecoming ticket.
Okay, what were you going to say you're anticipating?
My theater's not cool enough.
So what are your anticipated movies?
Okay. Spider-Man Homecoming. God, let it be better than the shitty Spider-Man movies.
It has to. It has to.
Be better. I don't care if you top the Raimi trilogy or not. Just be better than the shitty Spider-Man. Star Wars Episode 8, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Please let it be fucking original. Transformers Last Night. War Call of Chucky.
Yep.
And Thor Ragnarok.
Bruh.
What?
I have to say this about people in Transformers. It's time to stop.
Thank you. Thank you.
No more. This is cancer.
Thank you.
This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumor going on my back. It's weighing down heavy on me, and it's not okay.
Josh,
help me out and just stop this.
I actually tore Revenge of the Fallen, a new asshole in that rant video I did. I just tore that movie to shit.
Well, Anthony, you destroyed your copy of it?
4 Transformers movies, and I don't know why.
I went berserk on that movie. I just did.
Did you tear your copy apart?
I don't have the fucking movie.
What?
I said I don't have the movie, but I basically fucking shit on that bitch in the entire video without even having a copy of the film.
Okay, to be fair though, they had a writer's strike to deal with.
I know, but it still sucked.
Again, blame the writer's strike.
Still sucked.
Blame writer's strike.
I've tried to rewatch the Transformers movies, and it's like I'm gonna sound like a pretentious cunt. I've outgrown them.
The only Transformers movie is actually the '86 film.
I told you I'd sound like a pretentious douchebag.
I can at least sit through the first 3 movies.
The only good Transformers
Like,
film is the '86 film.
Look, it's like I don't know why I own all 4 of them.
Anthony, me and you own it, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, cool, man.
I guess
you own the Steelbook or the regular Blu-ray.
Steelbook.
Of where? Who's got what version? What version? Who's showing off what? Show it.
I'm talking about.
Yo, who's showing off the movies?
No, I'm talking about having the '86 Transformers movie.
Bro, is that region 1 or 2?
Region 1 from Shout Factory.
Yep.
Shot Factory.
Mm-hmm.
The Messiah of home video. All praise go to the great Shot Factory. And the Lord Duff said, Shot Factory.
Why does
be praised?
Yo, Brian, tell me a Buffalo Bill, your voice.
I'm sorry, I've gone insane.
You guys ever seen Silence of the Lambs?
Yes, I have 50 million.
I own it, but I haven't watched it. I've owned it for 3 years.
I have it on DVD.
That movie's better than Blade Runner.
Dude, I doubt it.
Oscar sucks my dick.
Doesn't mean anything.
Criminal insane.
Okay.
Catch
So,
killer.
okay, so then by
issues.
So then by definition, you're saying that apparently Suicide Squad is better than Star Trek Beyond.
What?
No. Those words come out of my mouth.
No.
You're using the same logic.
But you said Silence of the Lambs is better than Blade Runner because it has an Oscar. So therefore, by going by your standards, you're saying Suicide Squad is better than Star Trek Beyond simply because it has an Oscar.
Star Trek had an Oscar?
No, that's what you're basically saying.
No, it didn't win. Star Trek didn't win an Oscar.
That's not even the reason. The reason is because I like psychological films than a sci-fi action or something. I'd probably.
Okay, that is not an action movie. That is a deep, thought-provoking masterpiece. It doesn't have any action in it. If anything, it's a detective sci-fi noir movie.
Sci-fi action, pretty much.
How the fuck? Okay,
Parker,
there's one freaking action sequence in that movie.
What?
One action sequence.
Were you gonna end it here?
Well, sometime soon.
What's one action scene in Blade Runner? One action scene.
I'm just saying I enjoy psychological films a lot.
Okay, and I'm saying name me one action scene. You claim Blade Runner was an action movie. Tell me one action movie, one action scene in that movie.
What I cannot.
You said that Blade Runner was an action movie. So name one action scene from that movie.
Because I can tell you a suspenseful scene, but I wouldn't consider it an action scene. When I think of action, I think of martial arts, I think of fist fighting, I think of brawl.
You don't think gunfights count as action?
Hell no! Sci-fi doesn't count. Okay, by that logic, Space Odyssey's fucking action. Like, what are you? I'm sorry. Like,
you count Spaceballs as it?
Oh, you're counting Space Odyssey, Metropolis. Like, come on, man. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That's just kind of ignorant.
They made a Call of Duty game, right? They made a Call of Duty game. Let's say Call of Duty, and they're shooting.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, here's the difference. Here's the difference. That's a video game.
Anthony,
you're saying sci-fi is action.
For the channel.
Okay. Sci-fi is action. Okay. Sci-fi is action in your opinion.
Should we do an outro for our
Tell
channel?
me one. Sorry, hold on. I just want to ask this. Tell me one action scene in 2001: A Space Odyssey. Because you said
I haven't watched that shit.
Okay.
There is none.
Metropolis, the 1922 silent film. That's a sci-fi. One action scene.
I haven't watched that. Sorry.
All right. I'm sorry for being a dick, but it's like, don't fuck with me and my sci-fi.
I like it.
Sci-fi.
You need to learn more stuff. You argue and then you learn more stuff that you didn't know, which I like.
What?
That's why I always have arguments with everybody, because I know everybody will start saying stuff, and then I learn something. That's why I like arguing with everybody. That's why I like messing with you, Sean. That's why I like messing with you, Brian. And you, Joshua, because I can get stuff and learn stuff from you guys, from just busting your balls and stuff.
Josh, are you still there?
What are you talking about? Hold on.
Are you still there, Josh?
I'm Darth Boy. I yell a lot. Don't fuck with Blade Runner, especially at 1 o'clock in the morning, because I'm gonna be tired.
Yeah, it's 107, Ryan.
Pissed off. Actually, I don't know if I'm pissed off or tired.
Probably tired.
I wish I could cuddle my hamster, but he doesn't want to be picked up, which makes me sad.
I'm tired.
I do.
What's going on? Anyways, Parker, are you gonna end? Weren't you gonna end this?
Yeah. Soon. Yep.
I thought we were doing outros.
Well, Brian's kind of given his. We can all do take turns or whatever. I guess.
You can go. I said, I'm Darth Bri Boy. Sub to my channel. I'm tired.
Wait, question mark. How do you sign on to one of these Google Hangouts as your channel?
I don't know. Someone emails shit to people.
To make a auto how to when you make a Google Hangout live, you have to go through the YouTube create live event, and it's just and you can make it quick, make live event quickly, and it takes you through the Hangouts.
Yay!
If you want me, I'll just text you. It's pretty simple.
Oh yeah, friends. I had a good discussion. It was nice.
Nice meeting you, Brian.
Nice meeting you too. I am just a little tired. Sorry for yelling.
No, I appreciate it.
Don't I yell a lot?
Yeah, no, I'm very, you can ask them. I'm very impulsive.
Who gonna say shit?
The outro so we can end this and I can go to bed and get ready for my test tomorrow.
Oh fuck! You have a test?
You still in school?
Regents. It's every day. Monday I came in for 8 hours to take 2 tests I need to pass to graduate.
Oh shit!
Today I came in for 4 hours. And tomorrow I have to go in for a test, and then I'm done.
Where do you live? Like, what country do you live in? The U.S. or a different country? Because
they have something called Regents, which is you have to take by law, and you have to pass to the graduate with a Regents diploma.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is it like a standardized test?
Kind of, but like 5 times harder, and it's like New York State's the only state that does it.
Oh fuck! Okay. So you're taking a shitty state, shitty fucking standardized state test.
It's not, like in how some schools just take like 1 test or 2 tests at the end of the year. No, it's like one of those big huge tests that is like for the whole year.
What is
it's
it?
How much each like really it just I don't know. Thank you, Trump. You said you were gonna change that and you didn't change it.
Trump don't give a fuck about anyone. Trump, look.
Can we just
I'm 30 minutes away from the fucker, so.
I'm sorry. I just
make him.
Yeah, Parker, just end it.
Don't get me started.
No, I want to do outros.
Don't get me started on Trump.
Parker, you do outro now.
Well, you either watch this on my channel, or if I said it was if you want to re-upload this, or yeah, it's up to you if you want to someone laughing or something, or what's. Anyway, what the fuck was that? Anyway, this has been fun. 3 hours, a bit over 3 hours. But it was fun though. Yeah. Thank you for joining. And I know we, but like Tavia and a few others, I, went to bed and stuff. But no, I'm pretty tired too and stuff. But anyway,
I sent all you guys on Google Hangouts also.
Okay.
Can I do my outro?
What?
Sure. If you want to say your channel and stuff and all that, yeah.
Thanks again for letting me be part of this. My third NOPAC video of this whole time with all you guys, which is really fun. And just subscribe to me a new video. I have like 55 subscribers. I hit 100 by the end of this year. So I think we can do this, guys.
Yeah, my view is you gotta support the smaller channels.
Yeah, that's it. And and Pop stream if he wants to. It's his choice. He's the leader of the NOPAC, and we just always.
I thought I was leader of the nerd pack.
Well, okay. Here's the thing with that. I did. Again, like the name. I know I was asking Sean that a while ago. Like, who actually had that name, but the whole like leader aspect. Here's the thing with that. I might host a lot of stuff like this, or I might. But see, here's the thing: is I never wanted, or it was never meant to be sort of me being like I don't know what it's all of us. I mean, without you guys, it would just be me, and then it wouldn't. So I don't want that.
I was kidding. I wasn't being serious.
What?
Yeah, because you don't want it to be like
I was
Marcus
busting
Michael
you a little bit. I was like
busting
busting you.
Brian, or what are you saying?
I wasn't trying to like imply that I thought I was the leader.
No. In fact, we all have our. No one's really the leader, or everyone is. It's like it's not.
We are a pure democracy.
I mean, basically the only rules that I have, and I think you all will agree with me. You can say what you want, and as long as you're not hurting anyone or any of that stuff, that's the only thing that is really a rule. I mean, if you, I
can't see the leader. Okay, can we just end this now and talk you guys could agree about something when you guys end the thing?
Or what? I'm so fucking confused.
So am I.
The live handout.
You just
don't
do the outro.
Okay, yeah, we can end it. Sure. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you whenever our next podcast is, or live hangout stream or whatever. Till then, take care. Later.
Bye for